Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GFW Trains, Fast Friday. I'm Wally, here with you with
George.
otherwise known as GFW Trains. Coming right at you with Fast Friday where we do all kinds of neat stuff like
Race
trains, runs trains. We're trying something a little bit new tonight, everybody, so bear with us. Got a new operating system with our web stream here. And we have our special guest. Hopefully we'll have more than one special guest. We got the OG George with us, don't we, George?
That's right, yeah. George A.W.
GAW as opposed to GFW.
GAW is known.
GAW. GAW Trains and GFW Trains. So a lot of neat stuff going on, don't we, George?
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, one big thing happened. We haven't been around for a couple weeks, right?
What happened?
We had it. It's going to be one of those nights. We got 2,000 subscribers, George.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, George, check him on.
Yeah, we got 2,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Don't you have something big planned for that?
Yeah, I plan on doing a 24-hour stream around Thanksgiving break. So that'll be fun.
Well, that's going to be great, I think. You're going to be up for 24 hours running trains? I don't think you can make it. What about you guys? You think you can make it?
Where's he going to do that?
He's going to do it right here in the GFW Trains Worldwide studio.
24 hours of trains. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
I gotta see that myself.
Yeah, well, it should be good. So we're going to try something new. Like I said, we've got our StreamYards up, and we've got Grandpa George here with us, GAW Trains with us, and hopefully we'll have a couple other people pop by. I was trying to get everything started out with the live stream, and you guys may have noticed that the first link went away, and we got the second link here going on. The first, I'm trying to get it all sorted out. I had it set up so I could have two cameras, but we were getting some audio feedback, so only one camera train race tonight. But the upside is we've got a couple special guests coming. Hopefully they'll swing by and visit with us, huh, George?
Yeah, hopefully.
You win a few and you lose a few, Wally.
Yes, Grandpa. So what is going on over there in Bartlett? I noticed that you're in a special room over there yourself. Let me get this split screen up.
Well,
so go ahead. Tell me about where you're at.
I'm sitting down in front of my railroad down here in Bartlett in my basement. It's my. Later, Wally wants me to show it around a little bit. I can, but it's. I'm sitting right next to the control panel and everything like that. I can blow a whistle for you every now and then if you want to acknowledge something. But yeah, it's the basement. You can see behind me. I've got one of the wall display cases which is on one end of the railroad, and you can see a little bit in the back of the background back there over that shoulder. You can see part of the background that's painted on the wall, which is, if you look between Wally and George there,
right,
their picture.
Right over here. Look at that. We got New York City coming up.
Yeah, I've just got Chicago. You can see the downtown there in my picture. There it goes. Back there's Chicago in my picture, and so that's the same wonderful artist, of course, is doing both of them. Did mine and is doing theirs. We seem to have started something, as I think I told guys on one of the ones we were on, when we did this and we made the video and the CTT magazines. One of the things they were very interested in was the mural on the wall and stuff like that, because most people had just usually with their train layouts they have racks of trains around their layout, and I decided I didn't want to put racks of trains around. My wife, being such a wonderful artist that she is, she painted the mural of starting with the city, working it so it goes all the way around that way, ends up in Hawaii, which is her garden back there. So it's kind of an interesting thing, and Wally likes it. So she's just having a little trouble with it because she's not as familiar with the East as she is the West. But she'll get there. She's a Michigan girl. They can find their way anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. So cool. We like that. So, well, thanks for joining us today. We had some craziness go on right before we're on the stream, so that's why we feel we're a little bit disjointed here. And Cat's got George's tongue apparently tonight. One of those nights, huh, George?
He doesn't even have the excuse he ran a race today. I know better than that. Or did you go to baseball practice?
No, I didn't do either. I baseball and cross country are over right now. But actually,
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
talk trains then, more George. What better is there? Forget
Yeah.
the funny stuff.
True. So, George, 2,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. So, our good friend Corey, I'm wearing his shirt here from ours Trains. He hit 1,000 and was doing his 1,000 subscriber special. He started up some web streams, and
yeah, they're really cool. I know I submitted a video for his 1,000 subscriber special, so that was pretty cool. If you haven't seen it already, just go. I think it's the newest video we have on the channel. So yeah, it's pretty cool video, and yeah, congratulations, Corey, on 1,000.
so yeah, but then also he helped out on his stream. It's every Sunday. We were close to 2,000, or you were close to 2,000, and he pumped us up through 2,000.
That's right. Yeah. So thank you a lot, Corey. Really appreciate it. But yeah.
Words of wisdom.
Right. Okay, so we've got some more people coming on here. I'm getting the spinning wheel of death on my end on my computer here. Hopefully that's not going through to everybody. It could be just because oh, I hate trying new stuff.
Your picture coming over on mine is perfect, Wally.
All right, good. So you know who is here? We're gonna add him in. Oh, he got his whole face. Before it was just his eyebrows. Got Angel Garcia in the house. All right, Angel, good to see you, buddy.
What's up, guys?
Hey, we're just running some trains over here. Trying this new format out. I've been watching Cross Anchors Railroads, another great channel. If you haven't seen them or heard of them, they have a format where they have multiple people talk, run trains together, and I thought that would be a fun thing to do on our end. So asked Angel to join us, asked my dad to join us, and here we are. So thanks for coming, Angel.
Yeah, no problem. I'm excited.
So George had forgotten that he hit 2,000 subscribers, but we're hoping that you'll be a part of hopefully with this new format that we've got, we're hoping a lot of people will be part of the 2,000 subscriber special.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if I get everybody on the stream, that's for sure. Keep me awake.
Yeah, more people will keep George awake. That's for sure. So welcome here. Well, before we go any further, I got to say hello to everybody who's here on the stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. If you haven't already, please, John Henry, I was thinking about that, George. Smash it. You can John Henry, that like button. What do you think of that?
On the like button.
John Henry, that like button, man. Smash it with your hammer. So, all right, getting back here. Let's get some whistles out for everybody who's just joining us in the stream. So we got D. Klinger here. Good to see you, D. Klinger. Thomas Fan, 1522. Nicholas Schnee says, hi, how's it going? Trainstorm PR Marquette production in the house. We have got Thomas Fan 1522 here. Mike from Cross Anchors in the house. How's it going, Mike? And we got Brian from Cross Anchors Railroads in the house, guys. Good to see you. Had a couple little hiccups with the StreamYard here, but we got her going. At least one camera angle. When I tried to bring in the second camera angle, we got horrible feedback. So had that, and we're paying attention on a couple of things, and then I had a couple derailments, literally, right, George?
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're back at you with some StreamYards. Hoping this is going to be good. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Did I say Nicholas Schnee, George?
Yeah, you did.
Out away. We got Darius's Trains and Things. Let's see here. We got your boy in the house.
Hi, Tyler.
We got Stephen Coverall. Hey, welcome, everybody.
Hey, Steven.
Randall Ellison in the house. You know what? The other thing that there's lots happening with George over here. His friend over here, Tyler, was pointing out George's new haircut. He got it all covered up.
George got a
New
haircut.
haircut.
Oh no.
Yeah. We can start calling George Joe Dirt.
Oh, I gotta see this. You mean the Colin Kaepernick special's gone?
It's gone.
Got himself a little bit of what we like to call from the 90s, the mullet.
Hey, we'll give him an army haircut, and he can have it just nothing under the hat all the way around.
Right.
Then he'd have that big pile of hair on the top. It really looked good.
Yeah, I knew something was different. George, you take off your hat.
No, don't ask him, Angel.
Kind Cake 1523 says, hey guys. There we go. Whatever reason, Nicholas Schnee can't hear us, but I don't think that's a problem on our end, Nicholas. Let's see, we got the Train Freaks in the house. Says, hi, everybody. We got Paul Coker from Bedford, Pennsylvania. He's here. Good to see you, Paul. Pennsylvania's a focus these days, so it's good to have everybody from Pennsylvania. We'll count on our ballot. Yep. Tyler says wants you to show off the mullet, George. Show off the mullet. Loud and proud, George. Loud and proud. Train Freak says congratulations on 2K, George. What do you think?
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely something that I don't know. I thought we probably hit 1,000 subscribers and just stay around there for a long time. But we grew pretty quickly to 2,000, and it's pretty cool, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the 2,000 subscriber special. For those guys for everybody that's watching, we've got a couple of really cool things coming at us for the 2,000 subscriber special. One of them I think is going to be really, really neat. Is George, of course, is going to do his 24-hour stream, and then the other thing we're going to do a special video over there at old GAW's layout. We're going to go over there and get some footage for that for a couple of videos. Hey, Grandpa, why don't you just really quick take us over on your layout and show us in the corner a big overview of that, just something to wet everybody's whistle.
Sure, I will. Okay.
While he's doing that, I'll continue to check people in. We got Grandma Lulu and Grandma Nita here. Let's see here. The Train Freaks into his house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Robert Cersei's here. Says hello, Wally. Hello, Georges. Hello. And in the Trains in the house. Randall says, I see a Santa Fe passenger set behind OG George. Of course. Wait till you see what else he's got over there. That is the Empire over there, OG George's layout. Let's see here. James's Trains is here. Got caught up by a UP manifest on the way home.
That's cool.
Yep. Everybody's saying you look worn out tonight. George is starting to get a little pep back into step. Little pep back, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else we got? Getting some.
Good view of the ceiling.
Yeah. George, you can talk anytime you want. Huh?
Okay. So I've got the cab forward running today. But same passenger train I had in the video, or passenger freight train I had in the video last time. And the last three, I just put together some semi-skilled cars that we had laying around, and looks pretty cool right now. So yeah, that's what I've got running right now. Yeah, so maybe during the stream we can switch out the the Pennsylvania wifey or something else, because I know that one's been on here quite a bit. But yeah.
Cool, cool. We got Trainmaster 04 in the house. Says, hello, guys. How are y'all doing this evening? We're doing great. Bernard C says, hi, y'all. Or hi, you guys. Still at work, and but I got ears. Well, good, good. We'll hopefully keep you entertained for a little while. Let's see here. James says 24 hours. They're making bets as how long you can last. You can't even last 2 hours, George, let alone 24.
I'll last 24 hours.
The over-under says 4 hours, George. 4 hours.
I think I'm gonna make it till like. When are we gonna start? Start at like 8 o'clock, right?
Right, right. Mike from Cross Anchor says he wants to be involved. Mike, when I get down to the end, you have to tell me if you want to be involved tonight or if you want to be involved on the 24-hour stream or if you want to be involved on both of them. So let's see here. I got to blow through this here. Trainmaster says his channel's been blowing up. He's got 207 subs. So everybody, check out everybody else's channel and subscribe to each other, support each other in the house. PNW fan says, hello, guys. Good to see you back, buddy. Good to see you back. You've been out for a while, but have you back? Good job. Bernard C said, geez, George, I remember when you were doing when you were 80 subs. Good job.
Dang, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
It hadn't been like, because I think I hit 100 subscribers, I think, around like 2 or 3 years ago. So I started the channel about 4 years ago. So that was a while ago, that's for sure.
Yep. So let's see here. Train Freak says we took the whole week off and got quite a bit accomplished on the layout. Why don't you show some people around what some of the new updates that we got on our layout? First, we got it's not necessarily new. We got the fighting line going, George, right?
Yes, the traffic is pretty new. The mural in the back, and then we got some hills over on the side that I know you guys can't see right now. But maybe like we can show you those. Hopefully before the 24-hour stream, I can get the industry behind you guys working. And yeah, I think that's. Gosh, I'm trying to think. What else did we get done? I think that's pretty much it for now. But yeah, I know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it that we've got going on right now. I've been working on some smaller projects for different scales, but other than that, I mean, the mural is kind of what is different. That makes everything different. But yeah.
All right. So good. We're getting some feedback here. I don't know if it's coming from you, Angel. Angel, I think that we're getting some clicks from your microphone up over there, like a gremlin or something.
Oh,
I think that might be on your end.
Oh, all right. Well, let me log in on my laptop because I'm on my phone right now.
Okay.
So I'll get that sorted out right now.
All right. I think we're all right. Tim, man, how you doing, guy?
I'm still alive, so that's a good sign.
Well, that's good. That's good. I hear you got a little bit of stay-at-home going on.
Yeah, unplanned, but that's just how the virus goes.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Oh, crappy, to say the least.
We'll put that aside for a little bit and let's talk some trains and perk you up a little bit. What you say, buddy?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, all right, I got to get back to the beginning here. I'm going to whiz through some people here. Jerry Satterley's here. Good to see you, Jerry. See, we got Fred. Fred says it's been a while since I watched Model Train live stream. Well, welcome. Hopefully we can get this rolling back on track. We had a little accident before the stream started, so George got George's tongue. We got a new format here that I'm trying to get out of the way. So, got lots of moving parts.
Oh yeah.
So, welcome. Hopefully everybody will enjoy this. Jerry Satterley says, congratulations on 2K, George.
Thank you. It's thank you everybody for making that milestone a thing. I don't think We couldn't have done it without any of you, literally.
Right. No, it's so cool that the whole community, everybody's supporting us. Every time we come on here and get these live streams, it always makes me feel so good. You have all our friends here and check this all out. So, yeah, good stuff. James says, GFW Trains, I recently got a webcam. If you want to invite me to stream, you can. All right, well, we'll do that. Maybe not tonight because I got to get a lot of things ironed out here tonight. That's why we got some of our usual friends that we've invited to come in tonight, just so that we get this ironed out all right. Iron Fox says hello. I saw Brian Burns here, too. Forgot to say something about that. I apologize, Brian. Thanks for coming by. And Brandon Ellison says, nice layout, OG George.
Oh, yeah. That layout's like the cream of the crop, man.
Yeah. Let me, says Dean Texas, hey, George, hey, Wally, and Angel. Iron Fox, hold up. George, yeah.
Oops.
I'm catching up here. Oh, Train Master, gotta go, guys. Gotta do some stuff around the house. Hopefully work on another product, which is very good. Anfield Road layout in the loft says hi. Crazy Joe 67 says hi. Yeah, a lot of people joining in. That's pretty cool. Thanks, everybody. Nathan the Train Man here says hello. And of course, we got Ours Train says he's swinging in for 2 seconds. Representing a little bit of Ours Train. Congratulations on getting to 1,000. I know that's not something that's necessarily new. We can't wait to see that video you're about ready to pump out. So good stuff there.
Yeah, congratulations, Ours Trains.
For sure. All right. So Bernie's Oklahoma Model Trains. Brian, good to see you here. I think we're caught up over here. We're going to try and get everybody here. Looks like, let's see here. I got to, not us.
Gosh, I love that whistle.
What was that, George?
That's the Y3. Hold up.
The Pensy
Y3?
one.
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything I can answer you with there, guy.
All right.
I mean, you do have a certain wheeling and Lake mallet that you could.
I could drag
Hey,
that out.
thanks for joining us. So, all right. Well, Grandpa, now that we got that, I know you're showing us a tour, but why don't you bring that back up and take the camera so that we can kind of see the overview of the corner. So the city and the mountain in the corner.
You want mine? Is that
Yes,
what you want
please.
from me?
Yes, please.
All right, let me see if I can get it.
Welcome back, Angel.
What's up, guys?
Bernsey doesn't like the sound of your Y3, George.
Yeah?
He says, that's all right. I like it. It's a Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Pennsylvania Y3. Can't get any better than that.
So-
The wet whistle.
Randall wants to know where your CB&Q SD70 is, George.
I think that it's in the other room, actually.
All right. So getting back to Grandpa. Grandpa, you're going to need to slow down moving your camera. So just go back into the corner. Hey, Crazy Joe, how you doing? Go back in. No, the corner of the layout by the hobby shop. There we go. And just hold it right there. Don't move it real quick. Just right there. So yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna get some footage of that layout over there. Now turn it really slow towards the mountain, Grandpa. There you go. And you got a station down there. Mountain in the background. Lots of neat stuff going on. And then just a little thing to wet everybody's whistle, especially all those guys that I haven't seen some of your stuff. Take it really slowly, pan over there to the wall with the. Oh, we lost him. Did I say something?
I think you may have.
Oh,
Yeah,
Heads up, guys. I gotta leave in
I
like
think you just pressed.
45.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Just scoot out when you have to, all right?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but next time we'll plan something out a little bit better, hopefully.
All right on. So Conrail's asking how we can join the call. We're just testing it out on this stream. We'll probably do something that's more communal a little bit later. I've never used Streamlabs before, and this is the first time that I've used Streamlabs. So I'm a little bit reluctant. I've already ran into a whole bunch of problems that I'm trying to work through. But we'll get some more people on more and more as we go. As you can see, Grandpa George is having a little bit of problems there, but Grandpa George, just take us over there and show us that your 6464 collection and what you got on the wall there.
Oh boy.
Okay. Go up here. We'll start up here in this corner. The rarest of the cars I've got are in the other room, in the other showcase, but this is pretty much the line. You start over here with the Katie 350. That's pretty hard to come by car. And then you get the Rutland, the Red Door State of Maine. That's a hard car. And then there's the normal State of Maine, 6464. Then you got the Western Pacific 250, which has become a hard one people like because it's a copy of the 100, which I have in the other room.
That's the orange one up there on the top, right?
Right, that's the orange one on the top. I can't see what I'm sending you, so well maybe I can. I can look at the reflection here in the mirror.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, rather than trying to go individually, if there's a way that you can just pan back a little bit, we don't need it to be like individually. Just pan back so everybody can get kind of the full.
Well, I can't get too far back because the railroad's behind me.
Don't do anything. Don't worry about it then.
I'll tell you what. Let me go back in this corner over here, by the mountain, by the city, you get a good view of the cars.
All right, Ari says he's going to be back a little bit later.
Oh, hey, all right. I messaged you something on Discord. You should check it out because I think that, I think it would be really, I think you'd like it a lot. So go check that out. But yeah.
So Conrail says he's got that Boston and Maine boxcar. That's a pretty cool one.
Yep, that's what the one that's probably got the cars that have the most variations to them are that Boston and Maine and the Eagle cars up there. They have more variations to those cars than there are any of them. Those are really interesting. You got like I say, I've got about half of, what do I got? 1, 2, 3. $18 of the 36 car different ones in this showcase here. I have all the super rare ones in the other room. But one of the things in this showcase that you can probably see is some of the passenger sets that are pretty hard to come by. There's the Canadian Pacific set, and
we can't see that one. You've got to move your camera down. There's a little button on your camera that turns it around. I don't know if you know how to do that.
Well, I can figure. Every time I try something, I drop off the line here, so I don't want. Oh, maybe I can here. Let's see.
Oh
no!
There you go. We lost your camera, Dad. There we go.
That didn't work. But well, maybe if I hold it out like this, I can see what I'm showing you. There we go. Maybe that'll work. But below here are the passenger sets. There's the Madison cars from 1948, I think those are, with the 726 Berkshire. There's 2 of the Bud cars down. You have the Congressional set with the 2 GG1s up in the front, and the Canadian Pacific set. Then you have the presidential set with a 2383 Santa Fe with a big door baggage car there. So, did you get those pretty good? Or, how's that?
That looks good there, Grandpa. So, all right, we got a couple of new people coming in. We got James Trains leaving. Thanks for stopping by for a little while. Hopefully, you'll be back. Everyone's liking on those trains. Conrail 8098 says GFW. I also have the Maine Central yellow box car. Oh,
Main Central is a newer issue car.
Okay.
These are the original 6464s, the two yellow cars that you found in the series of the Timken roller bearing car there and the Rutland up in the upper corner up there. Those
Right
are
on, right on. Isaiah Hawkins is here. Good to see you, Isaiah. Thanks for coming by. A lot of people really like those cars, Dad. There we go. Get him a whistle. Get him a whistle. Ben's Train says, "Hey, Grandpa George, can you give me like half of those aluminum streamliners?"
Which half would you like?
So in Cross Anderson,
I think Grandpa George is keeping the CP cars.
I think so. I think so.
Well, they haven't gotten out of my clutches yet anyway.
Right.
I think that's a good sign for now.
I don't, Tim.
They haven't figured out how to open the case here yet. I don't think that.
I've got to figure out.
There's a secret combination to unlocking that case.
No. No. I got it's not too secret. I got that. George has got that.
Sure.
I cannot figure out for the life of me how to get yours to be the center one, Dad. So many things with technology. I'm about ready to throw this.
Don't worry, my arm's falling off holding it like this.
All right, well,
okay.
you go ahead and put it down. We got it. We got it.
You want me to show the other?
Mike says if you click on the comment from StreamYard, you can show it on the screen. Let me see here. Oh, let's see here. Like this. All right. Look at that. We're learning something. Thanks, Mike. That's helpful. Mike, the other thing you can help me out is how do we get like somebody like Grandpa George's to be the main one with the other three on the side? Mike and Brian have been really helpful in trying to get me to get this Streamlabs up, and I want to get the Streamlabs up so that George over here can have people on when he does his 24-hour stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a lot of people on here. But yeah.
Let's see here. We drag and drop the smaller screen onto the big screen. Boom! Look at that. We're getting this thing down. Very nice. Thanks everybody for hanging with us. So, Tim, I hear you got new Niagara.
Yep.
Well, this is the part where you fill in the blanks. Tell me about that Niagara. I've got to go upstairs and get the plug. So, George, why don't you guys talk? See if you guys can.
So there's a couple people out there who are very probably sad that I, bought the NTH Niagara that Sid's Trains' friend Baruch was selling. Sorry, Bernsey.
I wanted that one.
I know you wanted that one too, George, and I'm sorry I stole it from you. But.
Although you probably know more about it, I think if I would have gotten it, the board.
Let's just say that if you compare that version of the Niagara that I have to the Century Club one, it's night and day as far as running wise.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I like that one so much more than the Century Club one, just in terms of detail wise.
Mm-hmm. The Century Club one, it has so many issues. One of the issues, and I question why Lionel did it. They put plastic gears inside the gearbox, which, why? I don't know. I don't want to know because that's just totally. It's not a good decision on their end. Two, the other thing that I've been reading about those Niagaras is that mechanically the drive shafts have a tendency to break on the Century Club Niagaras. And Alex M. over on the OGR forum has actually fixed a couple of the drive shafts on a couple Niagaras, along with a few other people.
to line up with Bachman on that.
Yeah, they probably did. So, and then there's other issues like some cosmetic issues, but the biggest cosmetic issue, and it depends on just your particular engine and where you keep it. But the drivers, the black paint on the drivers has a tendency to flick off. And I've seen, a couple over at work where the flaking on the drivers is just horrible. And there's one that we currently have now that the flaking isn't terrible, but it's still, a paint defect.
Yeah.
So
That's a common thing on those older engines because I know a lot of the Atlantics we have the paint's starting to flick off.
yeah, I mean that could be easily fixed with engine black paint. And
So Fred says if you show that comment, you'll get your dream engine. I think I'm going to get my dream engine. What do you guys think?
I think you should, Wally.
That's nice. Hey, Grandpa, that's a really beautiful scene you got up there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he was able to commandeer the bipolar back.
Well, I think that he got that under cover of night.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you have to do that with you and George, Wally.
Let me give you a little demonstration of the bipolar here. Watch this. This is the train, Wally.
There we go. There we go. We're going to get a little drive-by here.
I haven't seen this passenger clip that he's got behind it. So.
Poor Milwaukee Road family. The Milwaukee Road runs right by Grandpa's house there.
I like it. I like it.
We've been dying to try and get some of this Grandpa George's layout and his trains on there, so I'm glad.
Are those like the ones? Oh, wow. Yeah, those are 21-inch.
So, Thomas Wayne says, OG George, can I call your Grandpa GFW? I like OG George. The reason why he's old GAW is his middle initial is different than George's. So George is GFW and Grandpa is GAW. So that's why he's old GAW like that. So that's where we're coming from GFW. So
is that the big boy you got out, Grandpa?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of looks like a husband from here for some reason. Some odd reason.
So
Mike says, Tim, from on that bipolar, to answer your question, that to get that bipolar back, my mom helped my dad and said he sent a spy in to get it while my mom was painting. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
So
You'll still get to play with it, So it's like,
So speaking of that, it's if you look in the back, we got our New York is coming together over here in the corner, and it's actually we got some more stuff that's going on here too. I'm not even going to try that the phone. I had it going, but okay, I can't. Hold on a second. Let's see here. So, George, why don't you
Actually, let me show you something real quick. So, Tim, today we have off from school, and I started working on this.
My, about time you start working on that module of yours.
Yeah, so currently I'm getting the turf down, although it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. I mean, it's still on there. And then I didn't
learn how to do scenery. That's fine.
Yeah, and then I didn't have a bumper, so I basically just took some of the bigger ballast I had, the ballast, and I just put it in there, and then used some of the end scale ballast and just made a little mound. So it looks kind of, I don't know. I think that's how it's gonna go for now. And then I don't know how to do the wiring, so this is just all hanging down for now. But yeah, that's what it's currently, the state is currently at. Hopefully, I'm able to finish it, get the ballast done. I had to order some new ballast because I ordered the wrong size ballast on Amazon when I got it. So, yeah, hopefully that's that works, and it'll be finished. So yeah, but that's it. Hopefully, it's indoor weathering is done.
Uh,
All right. So, yeah, so that's what I had done. Um, I think I think that's what my dad's trying to do right now. Mike. Um, but yeah, so yeah. So currently, um, right now, I got Santa Fe Y3 out. So that one hasn't been on the stream in a while. Let me back it up for you guys. Um, but yeah, it looks pretty much the same as the Pensy. Oh, there's my dad.
Working. Gotta flip it around so it's not looking at you.
oh yeah. Let's see.
Over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to switch that, George.
There you go. Get to see Grandpa's big boy. Yeah, that is I look. Oh,
Uh-oh, where's the caboose?
uh-oh.
Caboose is in the station.
Is it? Can you see it? Oh yeah. Oh,
Yep.
is he gonna push it through? Or is he gonna pick it up? Oh
He
boy.
grabbed it.
Well, that ain't working. I'll get that later.
I forgot to mention a few moments ago I saw both the original and reproduction sets of the U.S. Sets of the GG1 presidential. Is that the one with the Madison cars?
No. Streamlined cars with the basically it's
Oh, it's the one
Kinda-
in the case.
yeah, it's basically what it is. It's a forget what color GG1, but it's a GG1 with 4 super speedliner cars with gold trim, like for the nameplates and stuff, and they have like presidents' names on it, I think. The 4 cars.
Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah.
So, and by the way, he's got 2 sets up there. He's got one that's a 2330 that has the Madison cars behind it, I think. And then he's got a 2360, a Tuscan one with I want to say it's gosh, what's the surprise that Grant is not listening to help me out on this one.
What do you need? 2360 with a solid stripe?
No, what's the name of the cars that are behind that? I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, that's the congressional set.
The congressional set. There we go.
And then
Yep.
the gold lettering one's the presidential set.
Oh.
Right on. Right on.
And the one they had the I don't actually have I have the sets there, and with the congressional set I've got it all the right cars, and then the president and the Canadian I've got that with the extra cars there. But and the only thing that I added the big door baggage car to the presidential set because that really didn't have the big door baggage car with that.
Got it. So, George, got a couple of people here wondering what we're racing today.
Well, we're racing NW2s. I
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, we're racing NW2s and the Blue Rod and the Red Rocket. That's what we got for today. But yeah.
George, you going to time? Angel, who's going to win tonight?
Angel, you're muted.
Angel's speechless over there.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
We got you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
All right, great. Honestly, I mean, the statistics of what they are right now are probably not going to change until as far as like who's going to be in the lead. So who's ever winning right
So you're
now is
going
probably
with
going to end up
Wally.
winning in the end. Wally's going to win.
Well,
He's
You're
going to win
breaking
everything.
George's heart. I mean, I've already done that enough, but I'm going to have to go if it's some more. I'm going with Wally in this race.
nice.
Yeah.
Look at
We're talking about the TCA election, right?
I don't know. Let's not go that far.
Ooh, I got this. I got this. Thomas fan says I'm gonna win. Nice.
I guess I'm the underdog.
Under.
George, you're
The Will
always
Price
the
there looks
underdog.
really nice.
All right, George, pick out your train, man. Pick out your train. Thank you, Thomas fan. A little loyalty for the old man.
Guys, I gotta head out. It was a pleasure being here. I gotta be all if I have to get something done. We're repairing the kitchen. We had a new drywall
All right,
and
my
all
man.
this
Well,
stuff.
thanks
So
for stopping by. Appreciate it.
yeah, I gotta do this again.
All right,
It was great.
all right. Well, we wanted to roll this way. Wanted to roll this way, and pull some friends on here. So good to see you. See you around the roundhouse. Thanks for coming by.
All right, great guys. Thanks for having me.
See
You
you,
bet.
Angel.
See you.
I'm racing fake blue this time.
Cross Angel join.
Oh boy.
They're the ones that helped me set this up, so we'll get them on.
So I would just like to comment on one thing that I noticed when this live stream got started like 6 hours ago. I am
What
actually
phone are you on, dude? You look like you're in jail. It didn't start 6 hours ago.
no.
You're in jail.
No.
All right.
So I'm just surprised that we are on live stream number 89.
Yeah. I finally went through and started putting them in order and having numbered up 89.
It's crazy, but hey, this year has just been absolutely insane. So might as well, have some fun with it.
Right on. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, and the best part is that we started in March 16th, so it's been less than a year. Think about that. We were pumping these things out 6 times a week, George.
For 2 months straight.
So I guess that's a formula to get you to 2,000, right? You just got to do.
You gotta continue to pump out them live streams, making it
50 live streams in 2 months.
That's a lot of live streams.
And they were short ones too. We were doing like 2-hour live streams.
And
I remember those. I think I came in probably about like a week or so after you guys had started doing the live streams.
yeah, I forget. I think our first live stream, forget who was there. I think that's where we
I
met.
think-
Correct?
I
I
think
think Angel may have came in around that time.
so. George, while we're waiting here, can you get the trains parked in the back, or get the trains so that we got the train racing trains out and get those going? Ben wants us to race some double head.
Waiting for his NW2s, he likes to see them rip around the track.
And myself. NW2.
And enough of this modern stuff. Bring out the old trains. I want to see the old trains run.
Look at that! Jim woke up from jail. I didn't know they let you have iPads in jail, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What happens when you're kind of sick as a dog right now?
I think I might have seen you smile there.
Dude, would you pick that
Yeah.
Tim at the hobby shop?
We can't hear you, Grandpa.
Okay, I'm gonna move the screen again. So unless you want me to,
No, you're good. You're good. Bring it by you so we can see your face.
okay, I'm gonna bring it back over where I was here.
For those of you that like Grandpa George's layout, that's going to be what we're going to have our next video on here.
I mean, and for those of us who have actually seen Grandpa George's layout in person, it's just really cool to see. I've operated on it a few times. It's probably one of the more entertaining layouts to run on. As I say that, he then leaves the stream.
He doesn't like.
He doesn't like compliments.
Apparently,
I think it's pressing the wrong buttons.
So, hey, George, he's just popped on.
Oh,
Humanity. So he's got something to show you, Humanity. He says, congrats on the 2K, and wants to know when your stream is going to be, your 24-hour stream.
So the 24-hour stream is going to be, I think, over a Thanksgiving break.
We're going to do it on George is going to do it on Black Friday. I'm just going to sit upstairs and laugh. Maybe I come down here, wake him up, poke him after about 4 hours when he wakes up.
I don't know. We'll see if I'll be able to join. But
yeah, so it's indoor weathering has been finished, and started to put some turf down.
What kind of indoor weathering are we talking about? Like fake grass or dust?
Well, the indoor weathering was dust, so now he's got it more along the lines of some outdoor weathering.
Gotcha.
Get some light on that, George.
So I spent today working on it. Today and last night. Ooh, that was bright. Today and last night, and I didn't have a bumper track over here for my spur. So what I did is I took some O-scale ballast that we had, and I kind of piled it up and put some like burrs around it and stuff like that, bushes. And I think it looks really nice. I'm happy with the result. I had to order some more ballast, or some more N-scale ballast, since I ordered the wrong size ballast for the T-track. I ordered HO scale ballast on accident, and I didn't realize that. When Angel was like, yeah, I think that's a little too big. So yeah, so I started it. Hopefully this turf sticks. I've been spending all day trying to get it to just get it to look nice. It doesn't look as good as I thought it would, but I think once this part dries, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it over a Tupperware like bin, like gallon big, and I'm just gonna try and see what sticks and what doesn't, so I know where to put glue. But yeah, and then I have to do this side, and then just wait for the ballast to come in, and hopefully, and then figure out how to wire that. But yeah, so I think I'm pretty happy with the results. Hopefully, I think ballasting's gonna look so okay. I have some different colors. I can kind of do that with I have some like brown that maybe I can just sprinkle in there every once in a while. But yeah, so that's what I got going on right now. And, yeah, hopefully. Oh, and I was able to stick this. This is actually the part I was the most scared about, was getting the two tracks aligned with each other, like parallel, with the right distance between the two. And I think I got that right, especially with the distance between the edge and the first track. That was kind of what scared me the most. But yeah, so hopefully I'm able to finish that, and one of these days I'm gonna have to try and run trains on it. So guess we'll have to see. Maybe I can do something about that. But the plan is to make one more of these and then corner modules, and then I'll be done. But yeah.
Engage, George?
Yes, that is engaged, Grandpa.
Good. You know, Wally, we ought to get him to sit and decorate our modules for the Midwest Division.
I think so. I think so. I think that would be good.
Wally and I have the plain prairie modules.
It's all right.
I think that's what I was trying to do on the first one. I wasn't trying to go fancy on anything because I had no clue. And I had watched one video on YouTube on how to put the turf down, and I don't know how effective that was, but probably should have done a little bit more research on that. I'm really happy with that bumper spot. Hopefully all that ballast sticks in there. From when I was, I think that the smaller stuff's starting to dry in there. I might have to put another coat of glue over the bigger stuff, because it doesn't seem to be sticking the way I would like it. But other than that, yeah, I think that's, and the smaller ballast, I think that's going to be probably my favorite part, because I've always wanted to try and ballast something. So it'll be cool. But yeah. All
right, so we got the other camera going here. Look at this. And here we go. The guys that talked me into doing the StreamYards, and hopefully it's not as disjointed as it feels. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello.
Guys.
Can you hear us all right?
The twin
Yeah.
anchors?
We got
Hi,
you
guys.
there. Cross
Cross
anchor.
anchors, twin anchors.
All right.
What-
How you
one of
guys
my
doing?
favorite restaurants
Doing good.
is-
We're having kind of some growing pains here with this StreamYard, but we're growing into it. We got some stuff going on now that I've got a couple of things figured out. Like this one, I like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty cool feature.
Yeah,
Humanity.
you've been looking good the whole time. It's your video and audio has been coming across pretty good.
Good. Well, there was some things that I was doing, and then right before the stream, I was getting a lot of feedback, and then we had a train come off the track and a massive crash. It's just one of those where it all went sideways all at the same time.
It sounds like life over here
Yeah.
during Brian's streams.
Never ever had anything go wrong over here.
Right?
When you try to do, when I was on your stream, Brian, a couple weeks ago, you decided to derail your coal train. You had enough power.
Boosh.
I'm just glad he hasn't dumped my ore cars all over the place.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I know how much of a pain in the butt it'll be to pick up all the crystals that have fallen on the floor.
So
Yeah.
my money's on George. He's got the NW2.
Come on, dude.
Wow.
Well, what are you rolling with, Raleigh?
I'm gonna roll with NW2 as well. Let me see. I've got one here. This one. This one is a killer train. This one's called. Oh, you got fake blue?
Yeah.
Dang.
Actually, no, I'm using the other one.
So George's first train is called blue, and this one is fake blue. Hold on a second. Let me because it looks
Okay.
the same. Looks exactly the same, but it's different. Fake blue. What are you rating?
That's
It's
great.
the same, but it's different.
That's what they say. Hey, 1716. And no, Heath, he did not find that screw. His screw has been loose and it's
Yeah.
lost.
There we go. And here's the one George is racing. This one is fake blue.
Fake blue.
You're wanting to-
Well, since Brian's picking George, I'm going to go with you, Wally.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Grandpa,
I mean, we're the tech wizards. We gotta stick together.
thank you. Thank you very much.
And now I got to stick with the talent.
Oh, yeah,
Hold on. You mean the producer and the chauffeur doesn't, get your vote, for winning? Come on now. It's just as important as the talent.
I got to
That's too funny.
how do I get it?
Good.
What are you trying to do now?
I'm trying to get it back so that, or just change the way the screen is set up. So I think I can. I like that one.
Yeah.
And there's that one.
That one shows everybody's screens a little bit wider, so if everybody's trying to show everything.
Except for Tim. Apparently it's lights out in jail.
Hey, it's all right.
So, all right, we got.
It-
Let me just hit a couple people.
It was easy. It's easy on the eyes.
Okay, let's see. So we saw that Humanity Junction came in. Let's see here. I saw another person that came in.
There's Oakland Pacific Central. I got something down there. They showed up on here.
All right, Oakland Pacific Central. Yep, they said hi.
Wally, I think we need to get you a mouse instead of using the mouse pad.
Well, I got some stuff on tap here. I got some stuff on.
Hey, my mouse is-
Wally, I think you need to give Heath a shout out as well too for I think pushing along the madness of starting StreamYards.
Say that again.
I think you need to give Heath a shout out for helping you push along doing StreamYards.
Oh yeah, well, I got sucked into the StreamYard thing by Cross Anchor guys over here. That's why I've been watching their live streams, and I love the way it all works out with the group dynamic of everybody talking. So it's a little bit different of a format that I'm used to. So I mean, as like a host and a commentator, it's like there's a different flow to it. And then with us having a little accident that we had right before the stream coming on, and George not feeling it right when we started out, but I'm just trying to roll with it and figure it out as we go. So I appreciate everyone's here. So hey, Gus Headley, the lunatic from Arnold, thanks for coming by. Kincaid 1523 is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Steve 87 PSAP in the house. Hot Train Trains here.
Hi, OG George.
OG George. He's still trying to get things figured out. He's thinking that I think OG George up there is thinking that he's going to be driving a train here soon. He's like, what? Me?
What?
Right.
I think George is waiting for some good stuff to come out, and during the train racing.
Sean's train got here.
Oh shit! I can't.
What up, Sean's Trains?
There we go.
Sure.
So George, you got your train going there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I'm going to see if I can get mine going here.
So Tim, when did you pick up the virus bug?
Are we going to run trains or just these?
Tim's been hanging out with the wrong kind of trains.
yeah. So
You've been messing with them 2-rail guys, haven't you?
hey, it's okay. I'm fine with them 2-rail guys. Might be them HO scale guys that picked the virus up from. I don't know about the HO people.
Dang.
They'd
If you stop showing the comment, the screens will get bigger, Wally.
What's that?
If you stop showing the comment, the screens will get bigger.
All right. Here we go.
So,
all right.
My
training wheels. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to spread the knowledge.
So it probably. I started getting sick Monday night, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It also sucks because a couple of members in my family also have it. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not good.
So what I think happened is we just, passed it back and forth to each other. So.
George, Bill
Hey, Bill.
And he says, good looking shirt there, big
Well,
guy.
that's really
Running the cap forward earlier.
too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's really a stinker. Just go
Yeah.
to show you. Just take care of yourself now. That's the big thing.
Of course.
And don't let it drag you totally down.
So now that we're getting the hang of this, it's pretty cool. I like this whole StreamYard thing. There's a different flow to the way that you have to commentate, especially with more people. So kind of like got to get them in and then get the flow of the conversation, and then I then try and hang the comments, keep people involved in the comments there too. So Tim, I just want to know if you're in Australia. Tim Brown?
What?
They want to know if you're from Australia or are you in jail?
I'm in jail. I'm in a COVID jail.
Got it. Well, Andy Ambrose is in the house. Welcome, Andy. We're just about ready to race. Just about ready to see George cry. He's setting up a couple of trains there. Let me take count of this, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. So Mike, you were on my side.
Yeah.
Thank you. Brian, you were on George's side. Boo.
George.
Boo. Tim, you were on my side.
Yep.
And you said it in like some politically correct way. Where
This car's gonna be going crazy during the
oh, look at that.
Oh, the horse cart.
Now, who you voting for here?
Grandpa's going to wait and see who's leading in that final stretch.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, he has to wait. Make sure he puts the winner.
That's stupid.
Isn't this week like the last like race or something
Oh,
for
look at
NASCAR
that.
or something like that?
We have a secret guest.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, TGIF, everybody.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, wine and fast trains.
I
Fast
think,
Friday.
I think Wally is getting low on his iced tea.
I am even.
Oh, are you? Do you need some iced tea?
I do need some iced tea, honey. I had the coolest class that I got out there in Pennsylvania. The Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh, something in Titusville Railroad. It's not Pittsburgh. It was.
Yeah, I feel bad.
But it was my iced tea class. She dropped it and broke
I
it.
dropped it and broke
Had
it.
the little
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
We had the perfect Christmas gift idea.
yeah.
It was.
Okay.
I felt so bad too. I felt bad. Well,
So, Wally, now you can also drag the screens and readjust them if you want to change it now, too.
Say that again?
You can readjust the screens now, too, if you want. Like, if you want your cam 2 in the center, you could just grab it and push it up there.
All right, so
You mean we don't get Tim Fran in the middle of the camera, huh?
so like this
Yeah,
one.
you don't want. There you go.
Gotcha. See George working there.
hey,
Yeah, George is working.
I'm gonna win. Bill goes right. I'm gonna win.
Hello, Mama.
Yeah.
People are
Hey,
saying.
hi everybody.
Heath put his vote in. Yeah,
Oh, I'm happy it's Friday.
yeah, it's a good Friday.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on?
I'm not even. Oh,
Uh-huh.
We saw that race, Wally.
I can't say. I can't say.
She's rooting for her guy.
Yeah, what do you does that make it clear as mud, as Grandpa would say?
That's vague enough, I think.
Rooting for my guy.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see here. Oh, Randall Ellison says that OG George says you got it all wrong. You're supposed to say, I will win.
Yeah. The OG, you know, the OG always wins, you know. It's like Richard Petty, you know.
Yes.
Nah, the kid beat me that week I was on the show, so
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Are you
about it.
sure he beat you, or did you just go easy on him?
Nah,
Kind of
he
kids.
beat me. George is talented. Besides, it's his show, not mine.
So you didn't want him to cry at his old show?
No. There's a good thing. If you want to get invited back on the show, you don't go and beat the host. Just
Just don't beat the chauffeur, right? You just beat the chauffeur all the time. That's all.
we had a stewardess on my airline that she was on one of those shows, and she had this thing she did. What was the guy that owns the race team, Wally? Letterman. Yeah, she was on the Dave Letterman show, and she had a skit she did, and she came back after she was on the show, and I was flying with her, and she said, Letterman said, "Now don't you do anything that really looks cute. Remember, it's my show, not yours."
Okay.
So I learned that
David
lesson.
Letterman. George, how we doing there? We getting close?
Yeah.
Let me see. Sign the scene stuff there. There we go. There we go. Hashtag Team George and hashtag Team Wally. Everybody wants to be a winner with Team Wally here. Keith says,
All right. I'm going to stir the pot
I
a little
forgot to
bit.
say something to Kind Cake. We missed you on the way out. If you're still here, thanks for coming by. Thomas Fan, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. All right. We got
Wally, I'm going to stir the I'm going to stir the pot a little bit here. Now, depending on who's doing better, you know, after a couple races, I may be switching my vote.
Don't worry, you want to have to. You want to have to.
You have this.
You never know, you know, George might be feeling it tonight, you know.
How we doing?
Are the trains equal inside?
Go with the inside track, guys. Trust me.
The inside track has the higher voltage.
No, it's also shorter.
True. And George is like, no, don't tell any of our secrets, you know.
Oh, they're both good at it. You know, it's a good show. It's fun at races. I was going to tell him to come try it on mine at my senior track.
It was it was especially fun when
Oh, come on. I'm giving George 3-1. Let's go. I'll handle that action.
it was especially fun with when I was over the last time and I raced the Polar Express with my Burke, and you know I won't mention any of what happened, you know, and how I won.
Rigged.
Yeah, right. It was totally rigged. I don't know what you're talking about rigged.
So hey, we got some new names in here. So if you just came in, please smash that like button. Please smash that like button for us. We're about ready to race. I'm going to be beating George, so everybody showed up to see that. Thank you very much. George is on the outside track. Always racing backwards. I'm on the inside track. I'm racing forwards.
Hey.
For those that are new to our train races, this is how it works.
You do the widescreen, Wally, so we can see the trains.
Yeah.
That's important.
Here's how it works, right? We're gonna do 3 races, and each race is 2 laps. We go around twice. One guy gets the outside track, one guy gets the inside track, and then after the 2 races, we flip the tip tinner. And the person that calls the tip tinner right or wrong, or the person that calls it.
That's all right.
Stop laughing.
The
person will get to call it which track that they want. We'll race on the track. Here we go.
Wally, the way you say it.
I think Wally needs some iced tea. I think he's starting to lose a little bit.
Wally, the visiting team gets to call the toss. The winner gets to call the toss. The options will be to take the ball, kick the ball, or defend the end zone. Which one do you take?
Right. All right. So
hey, Wally, I'll do the widescreen so we can see the trains better.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you guys back in the
basement.
The basement. And do I just drag and drop?
Well, you'll have to remove us from the stream, and it won't let us talk anymore.
But all right. That's good.
You really want to be that mean?
I've been wanting to do that with Tim the whole stream.
Yeah, if you do that, then you can pull us back up and we can commentate afterwards, just not during.
All right. Let's try that.
I want to talk about how cool the race is while it's happening.
All right, so we'll do. See, the problem is I've got the cam over here. I've got this cam, so you can see the back stretch. Let's.
And just have the 2.
Yeah, just drop us out.
All right, we'll try this. Now I hit the remove at the bottom, right? And that just dropped.
Well,
there you go. See, just like that, like that.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Grandpa's is out. Tim's out. Yeah. You guys are out. Ooh, it's quiet now, George. There we go. Front stretch, back stretch. Here we go. 3 laps. 3 laps, George. Take the practice lap first. Ooh, looks close. Looks close. Oh my gosh, that's a close one. Oh, I'm gonna pull everybody back in. Oop. Let's see here. Tim, do you want to change your mind? Change your mind, anybody? Last chance.
George.
Oh
I'm
God.
good. Sticking with
you're out of here,
sticking with Wally.
You're out of here, Brian. All right, Tim, you're my good friend now. All right, here we go. 3-lap race. 2-lap race. Oh, shoot. 2-lap race. I'm sorry. On your marks. Get set. Go. Ooh, it's a close one. No. rigged there. I think it's rigged. We'll
Oh,
bring,
BK's
Oh,
winning
Wally.
the blue engine.
that's nice.
George!
That was
You
bad,
just like
Wally.
broke my
Bad
eardrums yelling.
Oh, hey,
Can you get my gloves? Or just one?
right? Hey, right? You got some knives in there or something, George?
Yeah, man, it's Fast and Furious in it right there.
Got some knives.
I think he put a lead weight in your train.
George got it. I told you, George got it.
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's some corruption going on with this racing, you know.
I think that
And he would know.
Yeah, Wally being the lawyer, Wally can pick up on that stuff.
getting a lot of love here tonight.
I think, yeah.
I'm gonna get some refreshment.
Hey,
I'll be back.
all right. Now we're gonna watch George cry.
I just realized something. If I don't stop being mean to George, George is going to hold hostage my PFE reefer train. So I don't know.
Do we have it here?
No. If
No.
we get it out.
Oh, cool. She put color in hers.
Yeah, she's got style.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We were just checking out the car, guys.
Cool.
I just realized the Santa Fe Queen put some color on hers too. That's so awesome.
Yeah, she did. Let's see.
Yeah.
How do I get that one so that one is if I go to
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Brian and Mike's came the main one.
then
There you
like,
go.
There you go.
yeah, that took me a minute
Yeah.
to figure that out. So
Yeah,
we
that's
got
cool.
GFW George, we got Mama GFW, we got Santa Fe Queen, Wally. Oh wow, I'm dyslexic, I guess. It's opposite of what I'm saying.
yellow,
Yeah.
yellow.
Oh, and I can't read this one. What does that say?
Oh, that's Grandpa George, I think.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
Grandpa.
Grandpa George.
Well, what?
Yeah.
It's
What?
famous now, y'all.
Yeah.
We got the GFW crew.
Yeah.
What was that, like a 2-year-old GFW Trains that wrote that?
Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's like a 2-year-old wrote that. Oh,
You know, it's a good thing that we have a couple.
he's smiling now, but he's about ready to cry.
Hey, George, it's a good thing we got a couple Navy vets in the stream right now because I'm sure they would be glad to help you out, after that remark by your dad.
Yeah.
Go, George.
You should have seen how loud Brian got over that, George. He said you might have seen it. Thought it was a football game.
There we go. Hey, Bernard C. Thanks for coming.
Go.
Thanks for the support. About ready to make my son cry.
Oh, George is like, ho. Don't rough
George.
around. Don't rough me up, Dad.
All right. Here we go. I'm knocking you guys out. Let me see here.
Uh-oh.
Knocking you guys out. We're getting ready to watch George cry. Ready?
Wally.
All right.
Wait, no, you just-
Oh, I just dropped the camera 2 out. There we go. Nope, we need this one. That one's a good one. All right. 2-lap race. 2-lap race. Ladies and gentlemen, on your marks, get set, go. Nice. Come on, baby. You got this. Come on, baby. Yes, I got it. Dude. Hold on. I need some victory. Come on, victory celebration.
George, Wally needs some reaffirmation, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Wally, I'm sending you a video. You got to check that out.
All right. Hey, how about that, boys and girls? You
Man.
George's over here. Oh, yeah.
Brian, I don't know. Brian's like beside himself right now.
You should have seen that video I just took. I just sent it to Wally.
Sorry,
Hold on. Let me see. Did you email it or?
I texted it to you. Do you want me to email it?
No.
Yeah,
I'm going to try here since we got all these options with this StreamYard here. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. I didn't get it. If you your last digits are 45 on your phone number.
No. 1-8.
I just got it. Here we go. Hold on.
Okay.
So let's see here. If I do this.
Come on, George.
Hold on, we got you.
I guess George can't say he didn't win. You didn't win. He's got it on film, huh?
Right. Let me see. Well, there we go. I'm going to do this. Hold on. This should be good. Share screen. Right?
Yeah, it might work. I don't know how it'll do it on the phone.
All right. And so here we go.
Oh, yeah, you got a Mac. So it's different. Can you make yeah, oh, wow.
Here we go, right?
Yeah.
All right. Brian, hold on. Before I start this, Brian, you don't cry or anything in this, do you? Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure you don't cry. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah. Come on, George.
Oh, he's crying. Oh, look. Oh, man. Oh.
He didn't even know I was recording. That's awesome.
I love it. I love it.
I get into the races. I'm always up here yelling when you guys are doing them like that.
I like that.
And when Mike comes upstairs, he's wondering what the hell's going on. And then he's
no, I'm not. I'm live too. What are you talking about? I'm watching.
Fast Fridays.
Everybody knows about Fast Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
Fast Fridays and slow Saturdays.
Yep.
Only when the iced tea is good, my friend.
I think what should you say? I think shouldn't the slow day should be Sunday, you know? Instead of
Sunday?
We got late night. We cross anchors tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Got the late night stream, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's not, well, it is kind of slowed down from Fast Fridays, though.
Slow Saturdays. All right, boys and girls.
Intoxicated Saturday.
Here's what we're going to do. We got the tip dinner. For those of you who haven't done it here, we've got words on one side, no words on the other side. George is going to make the call. Words or no words? George. No words. All right. Let me see. I got to get this down so we can. Words or no words? Ready?
That definitely felt weighted.
Or the outside.
It's not good
George.
Oh, dang it. All right. For those of you who aren't catching this, there seems to be a definite favor for one of the two tracks. Which track you taking, George?
The outside.
Dang it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried.
You don't need to be. You're going to win.
That's what I'm talking about. What you making on Roblox there, Pop Train? Says he's playing a little Roblox. All right. George, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I got 20 on George.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? I'm just realizing how ugly under the train layout looks here. We're going to need
Hey, guys, can I hold your money? You know.
Don't ever let OG George hold the money. Don't let OG George hold the money. My bit of advice.
Super chat. Put your votes in on Super Chat.
You take PayPal or American Express, GAW.
I just take it. It doesn't matter how I get it.
Yeah, it don't even matter. Gotta get that Super Chat money in.
All right, boys and girls, here's where we go. So, well, he was on Sunday, so that's pretty slow. That's what Steve 87 PSAP says. A little bit. He's got that like monotone going when he talks.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
I love
Honestly,
I love it. It's like a smooth, not monotone. That's a bad way to put it. It's like a smooth, easy.
Oh, that was orange.
voice.
Oh, I forgot to mention I switched to blue.
Ooh, you got a different one.
This is blue. I raced blue the first time.
Man.
George
Well,
is cheating. George is
Huh?
you don't change horses in
the
mid.
middle of the race.
No, I switched right before.
Ooh, okay.
Because I saw how slow that was. They both are kind of slow in reverse. I only race my NW2s in reverse.
George is an NW2 reverse racer. All right,
I'm
so
like Tow Mater. I'm the world's best backwards driver.
all right, here we go.
That's
Tim.
a good one, George.
Oh yeah, BK says we should race the last race 3 laps.
3 laps?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. BK wants 3 laps. Bilko, we got this. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, place your bets. Place your bets right now. Please smash that like button with your John Henry hammer. Boom. Give us a thumbs up and we're ready to go. George is crying. I'm flying.
What?
Yep. I'm flying. George is crying.
Okay. We got the Tow Mater quotes today.
You do have Tow Mater.
Tow Mater quotes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your marks, get set, go. Come on, baby. Dang. Dang, George. Fell off. It fell off. How we doing back there? How we doing? There's always this one, George.
Mine's
Come on.
fine.
Oh, yours is fine?
Yeah. Oh.
The switch brake? Oh, man. All right, we'll bring everybody back in. Add the stream. Add the stream. Add the stream. We're back.
What happened?
Well, my screen didn't have the clearances to go around the corner, fell off, and broke the switch back there. What's wrong, George? Did it break the switch?
You missed it.
Oh, no. It'll still go around though, won't it?
There's this piece right here.
All right. Yeah, you can go all right? All right, good. Here we go. These are the dangers of the train races. You never know what's going to happen if it stays on or falls off. I think that George probably did something to make my train fall off there.
Hey, Wally.
Because I was winning.
Wally. Brian put his vote in with a $9.99.
Oh, look at that. Well, thank you for the super chat.
He says go George.
Yeah.
It's for George?
Mm-hmm.
George.
Mike, did you put one in?
Not yet. It won't work.
So appreciate the super chat. That's like kind of a cool feature we got going on. Want to support us, support the channel? You can put in some a little, I don't know how you would call it, a little donation, a little thank you. So appreciate that, guys. We get trains running. You guys get to choose the next train. All right, George, how we got there, man?
Oh, right there. It says your amount and message.
Oh, okay.
You type there.
Okay.
Well, thanks, guys. Look at this, George. Super chat money. Cross Anchors Railroad. Ooh. There
Thank
we
you, guys.
go. All right, how we doing over there? Ooh. Race? All right.
Joey, that super chat was for you from Crossed Anchors.
What's up?
The super chat was for you from Crossed Anchors.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're
There's no
welcome, but I'm
bribing.
still voting for Wally.
Wait a minute. There's no bribing of people around here.
All right.
You're not supposed to take any money, George.
I think this will be good. We need some cheering. It's too quiet in here. Don't worry, all good things.
Andy Ambrose says $5 on George.
Dang! Well, £5, George. That's like straight out of the UK.
Is that like £5 a dollar bill?
I think so. £5 a train. £5 a train. What? Andy, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Look at this. You got this.
There you go.
Brian, stop.
Grandpa, you still with me? Grandpa, you still with me? You're with me, right?
Come on.
Come on, OG George.
Cheers to George.
I'm here with you.
Actually, the more important thing is your armpit with me, Grandpa George. It's your armpit.
George.
I'm putting in the power cord. I'm about to lose you.
Got it.
All right.
Train, they allow me to cheer in jail?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Brian,
Brian's falling asleep there.
shut your pie hole, man. Shut your pie hole.
George. Wally.
All right. Andy. Oh, my gosh. All right. Here we go. Ready, George?
Wait, are we gonna take everybody off?
No. This is what we want to. This is what I think would be fun if we have it where everybody's in here cheering. What do you guys think?
All right.
Oh, yeah, we want to cheer. We're not going to be able to hear nothing, though.
All
Did we
right.
go through it?
No, it's not working. You're stressing me out. Can you?
On your marks.
All right, George. Who's on which track now?
Go.
All right.
What was that? Hold on. George, he's trying to rig this. Oh yeah. Trying to rig it.
Looks like somebody prematurely uncoupled.
Oh yeah. Okay, what? Prematurely coupled. Just because it gets a little exciting, I don't know what it was.
Oh, that's too much.
All right. The tape fell off my train here. I gotta get this back going.
George, what are you doing making faces at your dad there?
What's up?
George is making faces behind your back, Wally.
That's as bad as the screw I lost off of my locomotive yesterday.
What kind did you
Uh-oh.
lose? What kind of part did you lose?
A little screw. When I was changing a traction tire, it disappeared.
Were you changing a traction tire on the Southern Crescent?
No, on the Dash 8 that I moved 5 feet and the traction tire popped off. It got nervous on camera.
What about our Christmas story?
Yeah. I was going to time it and the screw disappeared.
All right. Here we go. Guys, hold on to your excitement when I win, okay? Act like we've been here before.
Yeah?
All right, Wally, let's go.
Hey, welcome back, Isaiah. You're about ready to see me win. Thanks.
Yeah.
You missed George crying a couple of times.
George.
Maybe
Let's
George.
James,
Come on, Wally.
how could you want Wally to win? Lots of laughs. What are you talking about? All right, here we go.
We did the tip tenor.
Tip
I got
tenor.
outside.
Tip tenor outside. All right, boys and girls. Grandpa, you count us down, all right?
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Why?
What? No.
What happened?
No. My goodness.
I think you're having performance anxiety.
I am. I mean,
Let's go, lap.
What was up, cow? George did this.
George hasn't looked this happy all stream.
No.
Here comes George coming around the final turn, and Wally's still waiting to get out of the gate.
No. It was working. Now it's not working.
This is one bad horse race, I gotta tell you.
Brian,
It's just killing you.
Oh,
This one.
oh. What's going on here?
Oh, you popped the second.
I don't know. That's what I'm feeling about right now too.
Oh, yeah, we're back.
George.
That race was rigged. I'm sorry. I'm calling it.
I win. Look at that.
No,
Ah.
you don't win. You don't win. I'm sorry.
Failure to get up and out doesn't constitute the other person having to, forfeit. He showed up.
You hear this, Wally? He's saying you're having issues getting it up and out.
You know, I
Okay.
could passenger car with lights on the layout and put it on the inner track. Sounds like a great idea. Get that
Y'all need to switch tracks.
Don't worry, I got this all worked out now. It's gonna be nice and smooth. We got this. No more anxiety. No more anxiety. All right. I'm gonna uncouple. I'm gonna fly. All right. Cramp up from 3.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah! Woo!
Come on!
Get it! Get it!
Here he comes. He always makes it up right there. Come
Oh!
on, George.
One more lap.
Come on, George.
Yeah!
Oh!
Perfect timing for the coupling. Perfect timing.
That was a winner. Winner, chicken dinner for the good guys.
Winner, chicken
George,
dinner.
throw a technicality file. The whole train didn't cross the finish line.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Hey,
Watch
Brian,
it.
hey, Brian. I'm not technically on that one at all.
Take that one to court, man. Take that one to court. I got you.
We could. Oh, hey, Brian. Both parties can play that one. You know. Wally
Yeah.
gate earlier, so it's okay.
So all right, there we go. There we go. We'll go back. We'll take this one more time so that I can beat George. Beat George fair and square. What happened there? Did it just come apart?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it.
I was busy looking ahead. I'm like a jockey. I'm not worried about what's on the left and the right. Just looking right ahead, George. Looking right ahead. So yeah, we got a couple people wanting to redo here. The whole train didn't finish.
Yeah.
I got you, Andy. I got you.
Here
Now
we
he
go.
feels I need some iced tea. I do need some iced tea. Started off the stream without my iced tea. But we're rolling now. All right. Anybody want to change? Mike, you're still with me. Probably there's still time to change if you want.
I'm diehard.
George.
Wally for the win.
George.
Wally
Andrew,
still.
you want to be on the Wally train yet? Come on, OG.
You ready?
Everybody put your Wallies in your chat.
Put your
5,
ball.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go! Whoa!
No.
Come on!
Go, George.
Come on, baby. Oh, no. What the heck?
Come on, George.
What?
Get in there!
There it is, George.
Get in there!
Get it.
Come on. Come on.
Go! Yay!
Get it.
Yeah.
Ah!
I don't know.
That's what's called being a nice father. Either that or a bad driver, one or the
Yeah,
other.
that's what I'm going to go with. I let him win that time. Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That card.
That's right. Oh, my God.
I win. I win.
Way to go, George.
I should pull it. I should pull a Grandpa George and just not say who's I think is gonna win, because it's like every time I choose the wrong person, the other person does.
Okay, I got you back. George is taking this one.
No, Tim is saying that he's picking George from now on.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that.
I'm going to be silent, and I'm just going to wait till the last race.
All right. I gotta get my honor restored here. I got Steve.
Oh, I need something orange.
Right here, man. We got it.
Oh yeah.
Keyboard. Little bit
That
of
baby looks fast.
Seaboard. All right.
Ooh, Andy's got the triple word score. Here we go. Ready? Let's see here.
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
Yeah, use that in a Scrabble game.
There we go. Magnanimous. How's your train running there, George? Bad?
Yeah.
What? Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Keyboard versus Santa Fe. All right, so everybody gets a chance to switch, I guess, now, if you want to. I mean, if you want to go with loser, you can switch to George.
Wally.
You know what? I'm going to stick with my driver.
Thank you.
I'm sticking with George.
He said thank you, and then he said George.
What? All right. Grandpa?
You ready?
Oh, sure, we're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, look at that start.
Nah.
That was wicked. Come on. Orange for the win.
Come on.
Look at that. That baby is fast. I called it.
Come on, Santa Fe.
What happened? Where'd it go? I need a camera back there, Wally.
Wally fell off the tracks again.
Hey!
There we go.
See, George did that.
I think the official shouldn't call this. They do this to each other all the time. It's typical.
We need a camera back
Boy,
there.
Love it.
This is pretty bad when they're both got to get up on the layout to figure out.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
This
You
is
need
bad.
another drink?
Yeah.
This is really bad.
Where'd my train
Get it going.
go?
You got time.
Yeah. Where'd my train go? Shoot. Where is this thing?
It kept going? No, you can't pick a new one.
George stole my train.
I didn't do anything.
I can't see it. What? You're going backwards.
Are you kidding me?
You're going backwards.
It only goes backwards.
Oh, that's too good.
Oh, hey!
This is my new favorite.
Oh, I finished.
Oh.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. George, you cheated. You can't push your train across the finish line.
Well, thank you. Race up.
Well, I don't know if that was in the rule book.
I got it. Bye.
So, George, where's your dad's seaboard switcher?
I didn't do anything new. He lost.
Sure, likely that's what they all say.
It was on camera. We're gonna roll this back. We're gonna roll this back. Where is it? Grandpa, you can tell me. Come on, man. What up, George? Where'd my train go?
I have no idea. I think you lost it in the back there, didn't you? Or is George got it hiding somewhere?
I didn't. It had to go in the back there. I didn't see it.
What? Lost the train.
Is it on?
Wally, did you check underneath the layout?
This one stinks, by the way. This one's a stinky one.
You just don't. Oh, that's.
How did you lose the train?
Wally, check underneath the layout.
Okay, thank you. At least, thank you. I know where my friends are. I know where my friends are.
Wally.
I'm gonna give you. We're the Union Pacific.
Right.
Yeah. We're out of my game list. There was another bottle somewhere.
No.
Wally, crawl underneath the layout and go up into the opening over there. You'll probably find it over there.
Where at?
Check over by the New York skyline. Go over there. It might be over there someplace.
What are they looking for?
This train, you know, it's gone.
I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, George made it disappear.
The whole train?
I think that Hogwarts Express.
And then I was just like, boom.
On my engine.
I took the ZW and I was, or not the ZW, the Cab 1, and I was just like, boom, it disappeared.
Yeah, the Hogwarts Express gave him magic.
Yeah. Harry Potter just showed up out of nowhere. It might not be on the stream because he was invincible, but I saw him. So.
Yep.
All right, George. Help me out here.
It's behind,
Wally.
it's behind a train that the big boy is pulling.
I can see it. It's under his hat.
It's under my hat.
Wally, climb under the layout. Hop up through the access hole, and you'll probably find it.
Oh!
No, he threw it at the ceiling.
Oh, man.
Did you break another stack?
No, the trim came off.
Oh, no. Bam! I forgot I got
Wally,
Did he
Wally.
break a train? You've broken another train, Wally?
I didn't break anything much.
What did you do? Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh, the screw got ripped out, or the wire. Oh, my.
Well, that's probably why it was wrecking.
No, that's that. That's good. Yeah, that is. That's why I was wrecking.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I need to go into the repair shop after tonight.
All right.
Yeah, got a caution flag on the track.
George, you can fix that one? You know how to take this off?
Yeah.
It's a super easy fix.
Wait, but isn't that the one that the cap came off of? We had to super glue it to the body?
Ooh, I hope not.
Well, just proves the super glue doesn't hold everything.
There we go. There we go. All right, so let's get back while George is doing a quick repair on my train.
That he destroyed.
I didn't destroy it.
Bill Code says all is fair in train races.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was just a little excited and forgot that there was a low ceiling over there. And the train hit the ceiling and the bottom fell off.
Oh,
At
boy.
least there was more to do with it.
Right. So, Grandpa, looks like you're a
Yes,
little
sir.
relaxed there.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be. I'm just observing here. I'm not in my usual couch position now, being down by the railroad here. I don't have any real good, comfortable chairs here.
No lazy boys down on the railroad.
So, yeah, Andy says, I know he's not here, but let's blame it on him when he comes back. I like that idea. Blame it on Heath, right? Is that coming off, George?
Heath, it's your fault. It's your fault, Heath.
He's got T-shirts that says that now.
I saw that.
He's got merch with that. It's gotten around online. Blame Heath.
Ah, it works.
Finally.
All right. Mike, attaboy. I
had to break my iPad to do it.
Right on. So, all right. So we'll go back through here. We've got a couple people doing the super chat. We got Brian, we got Andy, and we got Mike. So, do you guys? First off, I'll since I've got Mike and Brian on the stream here, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna let Andy choose the next.
Sure.
Race. Andy,
course.
Okay.
do you have a preference on what you'd like us to race? And Nathan, the train man, I'd like to point out, Tim says that looks like you are a floating head.
My body is no longer with me. It's just my head.
Just your head.
It's one of the side effects of the Rona.
Yeah.
Your head detaches from your body.
You like the wizard from Oz.
Yes.
Hey, Wally,
Paying no attention to the man behind the talking head.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, that's right. He might have played football over at Reed Kepler Park as a kid. Remember, Wally?
Yes.
Over in West Chicago, where they used to make the radium for the watches, and we always used to tell football teams, "You guys be seen in the dark now."
All right. So Andy wants to know what we've got. Well, we've got a whole fleet of NW2 switchers. We've got the blues, like this. We've got the Seaboard there that George has got. Another one that we like to race from time to time. These are two of the house favorites. We've got Texas Special, otherwise known as the Red Rocket. We've got the Marine Corps Special, otherwise known as Hoorah. We got those.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
Let's see what else we got to race, George. We have got. We've got our bumper car. Oh, the bumper car race, the bumper cars. We've got our bumper cars.
I like those. I need to get one.
Yeah.
Why? You don't need that.
So we can race bumper cars. And they're orange.
Perfect. Bumper cars.
I think we can slow and then make them ram each other and see who gets flown off the track.
I remember at one of the St. Charles Library shows where Bill Cole may remember this, where we had 5 of those 50 gang cars running around. It was quite amusing just to watch them all hit each other, and it was cool.
So Andy says you want Blue Rock versus Texas Special. Is that working all right over here, George?
Yeah, we can get them to make them ram each other, and we can name them, and whoever flies off the track loses.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Oh, by the way, everybody, I did want to make one disclaimer: please don't try this at home. We're trained professionals.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to try this at home or do any of this stuff that we're doing with our trains, because this is something only trained professionals do. And I am the most professional of the professionals, right, George?
Yeah, you are a professional, all right.
The train master's trying to fix it.
There we go.
I think that's fixed. I don't know. It's kind of dangerous.
Hey, I got a quick question while we're right here on an engine I have. I got a Lionel Post-War Celebration Series Hudson 773.
Ooh.
It doesn't have Odyssey, which just irks me. But this just dawned on me. Would that be a good racing engine?
No. Those Hudsons are geared low.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty slow.
So good. Then it'll be a great racing engine for Brian to use.
Ooh. Mike, it looks like you could be sleeping outside tonight.
That's not how this game works, Tim.
So it's reversed. Brian's the one who sleeps outside then, right?
It's a possibility.
I sleep with the trains.
Okay. At least you're indoors and not outside in the elements. So that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you get those 3 rails just right, and it's comfortable.
Then you turn the track on, and he goes.
Right, as they say, buy 2 rails, get the third one free, right?
He was just saying that just happened to me the other day. I leaned across to fix something, and my shirt pulled up, and my belt buckle laid on them tracks. I almost couldn't go off of it.
And then I hit him because he scared me. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have trains and things and K&R custom models on tomorrow night for our late night. He just reminded me through the chat.
Right on.
Yeah, there are veteran guests for tonight. Saturday, and Rich and his brother Ken. Rich is Air Force and Ken is Navy.
Fantastic. You got the last stream and the next stream. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, with Alex?
Yeah. So you're veteran and active service.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He just got back from A school, but we helped him join the Navy, and then he went off into boot camp and went to school. In the Navy, your first school is called A school, and that's how you get rated. And he became an ET SN. Well, that's his actual rank. Rank is the SN part.
Well, what's ET stand for?
But an ET is an electronics technician, and so now he's doing that. And he's coming back here to be on the USS Nimitz?
No, the Stennis.
Stennis. My bad. He's on the Stennis.
There's a young man grew up playing with trains, and he's working in a very STEM-filled electronics as an electronics technician working on like all high-end Navy stuff. So that's how STEM apply. You know what I mean? You can really take stuff from model railroading into the technology.
Yeah, very cool. Very
Did
cool.
model railroading help me fly an airplane?
It did.
It did actually. Just saying.
Yeah.
If Briscoe hadn't hired you, you wouldn't be flying airplane.
Yeah, if they'd let me drive an airplane, what do you think of this guy?
Ooh, you gonna race
That's
that?
pretty Elko.
Whoa.
Grandpa, is that the one you're gonna send to Sid?
Yep,
Well, that's cool.
pretty nice.
What are you having done with her?
TMCC upgrade.
Cool.
This is a old guy with no TMCC in it. I never run it. Just took it out.
Are you going to do Are you actually doing TMCC, or are you doing the ERR upgrade?
What's that?
TMCC basically.
We're doing whatever Sid puts in it.
Okay, probably ERR if it's not legacy, I would guess, because that's what's going in this that Allegheny of mine he redid, and he got the coupling on that fixed. It was the drive coupling that let go inside that Allegheny.
Yep, and a couple other things too. I found out.
Yeah, I've never had
Yeah,
this thing out. Run it.
Let's just say that there's some pretty charred remnants of a certain smoke unit I saw.
Yeah. Is that a Lionel GAW?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's from.
That's pretty beastie though.
That's I got an ABA here of this.
I believe that's from like '92, correct?
I haven't got a clue. I think it might even be earlier than that. But
Oh wow, it's like your age, Mike.
Ah,
You hear this?
This has got a fan in the top. It doesn't have the fan that turns. The only one they've actually made that had the turns that had a motor in it. They actually ran it. They're those Trainmaster demonstrators that Wally's got one, and I've got a couple.
I have one. Not him. I have one. That one's mine.
I guess it is yours.
Santa Claus.
I'll be glad to take it, George. All right, Andy.
I can't keep track. I do recall Santa Claus gave it to George, though. I remember that.
Oh.
Here we go. Training thing says American AF. I'm assuming that means American Flyer. Gave me my electronic
Air Force.
Yeah, Air Force.
Oh, Air Force. Gotcha. American Flyer, Air Force. You know, same thing.
You got crank on the brain.
Air Force gave me my electronic background, and Navy gave Ken his start. Me too. Cool. Well, thank you for your service, guys. Hey, how's the audio on this? I'm picking up a bit of a
You're getting a little bit of
an echo. Yeah.
Someone might have their YouTube on as well with that sound, but it's only minor on our side.
It's the cam 2 that's right above the camera 1, and I couldn't get the audio to shut off on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Says it's muted though.
It is.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the speaker on his phone.
Right.
Gotcha.
I couldn't get that turned off all the way, so I gotta work on that later.
Yeah, that can be difficult.
Right. All right. So, Andy, we've waited too long. I know you're here to see George cry. All right. We're over to Texas Special. Here we go.
I like that Rio Grande he had.
Yeah. Count us out, man. All right. Mike, you count us out. You're the good guy here. Let's do this.
All right. We're going to start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, give it a push start, George. You got this. Go away.
Ooh, a little top heavy there, it looked like.
Yeah, did you see that? It was like rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, we saw that, George.
All right.
Did George cheat again?
Of course.
He's like, what, me?
Get set. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go!
Oh,
Oh!
there we go.
Oh,
It was top heavy, Tim. You were right.
It's slippery.
Randall's calling a false start.
hey! No. No false starts.
No false starts.
False start, offense, 10-yard penalty.
Oh, man.
Only 5, guys. Only 5.
Grandpa George is being generous.
Only 5.
All right, bring it back here, George. Bring it back. I got you.
Oh, it was encroachment.
Okay, well, let's go with
Encroachment.
5.
So it's those silly little penalties, I tell you, that just hurt.
Yeah. And what's that articulated engine right there?
That's the first gen big boy.
Which one?
Okay.
On their layout?
Yeah.
Oh, those guys.
Oh, those guys. All right. Come on, Mike.
Grandpa George has the better big boy.
Oh, God. Get that. Start us out, Mike.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa! Look at that start.
Hey!
It is top heavy over there. Look at that. Yeah, happy dance.
There she is. Oh, what's that all about? Little dirty race in there, huh? All right, George. Hey,
What's happening?
Hey!
You're going backwards.
oh,
You can't reverse the race by going backwards.
I think in George's mind he can, Mike.
bam!
That would be an interesting race to watch. You're still going back to the same place, but going opposite directions.
That would be a good one. Let's do that.
Hey, that's what we want with our super chat. We want backwards race.
All right, I like that.
That actually that'll be hard to follow with your eye. That'll just be so weird.
That'll be good. Randall says roughing the passer.
That's funny.
There we go.
Ooh, bi-level. Very nice, GAW.
Oh, the El Capitan. That's probably my favorite train he's got.
Oh, is that what that is? The El Capitan?
Yeah. I think
Oh, wow.
I think that's 6 car set that Lionel came out with a couple years ago. Real nice.
Yeah, those bi-level cars are gorgeous.
They're kind of hard to find. If you ever come across them, they're pretty nice cars.
Oh, yeah. Wow, look at all his control panel on GAW.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Oh, it was Those are probably all.
Oh, hey,
cruise
George.
controls.
I don't know if I told you, but I made you a petty officer on our Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I wanted.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, of course. And I don't know if Brian's talked to you yet, but he sent you a message somewhere.
I'll have to go on there. I haven't been on there in quite a while, so I'll go on there tonight.
Okay.
Right, dude. Are you lose?
Are we going backwards now?
No.
Go backwards. I'm going forward.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That'll be crazy. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What? This is nuts. Oh! 2 wrecks at once? Oh, no. It was like at the exact same time. They both stopped. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Are we all going backwards now, or is that forwards again?
Are we racing?
Yeah, we're racing. They passed each other twice. George won.
Ah!
That was crazy.
All right. I want the inside bag. Actually, tip dinner. Tip dinner.
Words or no words?
Words. Nice.
We missed it, but I believe you. This is intense.
All right. I'm staying on the outside just to make things interesting. Got to make George think that he's got this.
Are you both going backwards, or are you going opposite?
You want us to, that's up to you. You go opposite or backwards? I like the opposite thing.
Okay, if you like the opposite thing, let's do that.
All right. And you know,
Are you reading GAW? Are you reading like Lionel warranty paperwork?
I certainly am. I'm reading the instructions now that I took it out of the box.
it's back in 1993.
It says in the book here, 1992.
92.
92. Good job, Tim.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, this is crazy. Oh, there's a wreck! George has got it. Get it back on there. Oh! Bypass. Hey, wait. What's going on back there? That was suspicious. That was suspicious on the track. I have suspicions. Oh, wreck! A second wreck! Get it going! Woo! Yeah! Get it all right! Whoa! They're bypassing each other. I love it. Oh, they didn't hit. Oh! Ka-ching! Ka-ching! Ka-ching!
Kachuga! Come on, happy day. Andy, how about that, man? How about that? You like that?
Yeah!
That was a fun race. That was great.
Great.
That was great. Your dad really enjoyed it.
Hey, he's studying here. Studying.
He's doing homework, Brian.
Doing homework.
All right, I think y'all should do that again, but switch the tracks.
All
All
right.
right. I got you.
Let's see it again.
I got you.
It is much harder to try to keep track of it doing that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I liked your casual play at the beginning of that race, though, George. That was the way to get back in it. That was slick.
No acknowledgement. That's all that's necessary.
It was great. And the camera had a blip, actually, which erased it so no one saw you do anything, and you showed right back up at the transformer.
All right, y'all ready?
George is really good with it this time. You got it. Right over there. He's going right through the wall. Watch this.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh,
This
geez.
is crazy. This is my new favorite thing.
Was it?
Come on.
Oh, look at him go! They're gonna like meet up
Come
perfectly.
on, George. Come
I
on,
can't tell
George.
who's
Do
in the
it.
lead.
Do it. Do it. Come on, George.
Wally!
George, come on.
Wally's got it.
Come on, George.
What? I think that marine car is heavy, George.
It is. It's got. I think honestly. Wait. Oh, never mind. What is it saying? What can I say?
Just the Red Rocket's been racing for years, man.
That red rocket's well oiled.
Well, machine right here, the Red Rocket.
Didn't you run that one off the layout a couple weeks ago with the bridge up?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I like that. Yeah, allegedly. Don't bring up the past, Brian. The past is behind us.
On or about October 7th. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wally's what you call a good lawyer.
I hope so.
I have no doubt.
Yorgie, bring out the Red Rocket, Brian says. Yes. Yes. So James is out. Good to see you, James. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you around the roundhouse.
See you, James.
So, and the other thing is Randall's saying that those engines, this is a big track here, so we might need some restrictor plates.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, you better get the right number stuff on it.
Do y'all have those? What are those things that you use to rack, put the cars on the track?
Oh,
A railer.
Yeah. Do y'all have a railer?
No.
What like the ones that go around on the track?
No.
Well, no. I was talking about the silver thing that actually like puts the thing
Oh,
on.
yeah. No, we don't have one of those.
Because that would have been a cool ramp for those bumper cars.
Yeah.
I was gonna see. Let's see how far they can fly.
I like it. I like it. Here you do the has and go off and then right back on.
Yeah.
So Randall says, what do you got there? Is that your for a celebration?
Yeah.
Randall's got the money right there. BNS for the win.
What do you got there?
This post-war celebration, Hudson.
All right. What's that?
Hold
what
on.
number do they have on 773?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the correct version. This is the way how the 64 version should have came with the 1950 version tender.
It's got the big tender.
Yep.
Take
Oh,
Here, I'll show you the tender.
Is that TNT?
Yes.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh, that's a beauty.
That's nice. It's a nice.
I got this with the I bought the Lionel post-war celebration series Hudson train set that came with all like the one they released from 1964 whatever,
Right.
and it had all the cars with it and the Pennsylvania Brown Tuscan caboose and the milk car and all that stuff. All the post-war accessories are down with Rusty Anchors. He wanted all the post-war. He liked all those types of accessories, so he has all like the cattle car and the milk car and all the
Okay.
stuff that came with it.
Okay. Those are nice. Those are nice engines. Have you run that yet?
A little bit, not a lot. I mean, I've had it on the tracks, but this is something I need to pull out and let it run and see what we can do on a stream coming up sometime.
Now, as you know, with any of those Hudsons, Lionel always geared them so they didn't run very fast. So just bear in mind that.
I wonder if we can take the limiter off.
It's not a limiter. It's the way the gear. Yeah, right. Okay. We'll take the restrictor plate off the smokestack. How's that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be funny. Can you turn the light on?
What are you referring to? Oh.
Yeah, racing is on.
There we go. There we go. Well,
What's
listen,
that?
guys.
Are they NASCAR guys?
No, it's a Lionel neon light back there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have any of those.
Well, listen, pretty cool is the way the StreamYard worked out here tonight. With I think this is going to be really good for your 24-hour special, George. Huh?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So, what do you think on the over/under? How long do you think George is going to go on the 24-hour live stream?
I'm voting for 23 hours.
Ooh, 23 hours.
I'm only going for like
Oh,
4 hours.
Wally,
What's up?
I got a question for you. Who's staying up to monitor him? As I can see him saying, "All right, I'm up for the night. You guys go to bed." Oh.
Jim's in jail. Maybe he'll stay up with him.
Who?
Well, I think Wally has to be there because he's a part of the channel.
Whoa!
Hey, Wally,
No, I think George can do it. I think George is going to make it. I think George is going to be able to do it, and he's going to organize himself out and have his guests spread out and have enough people to talk to.
Brian, that's what I think. I think that less supervision while I sleep, and we'll have your guests spread out supervising you.
I know we're gonna have to find some people from Australia to come on the stream.
So we've got some
during the night.
Oh yeah, Shannon would do that.
I think that would be cool. Actually, I wonder if we could get somebody from overseas to stay on it.
Like post something.
You probably could.
Yeah, get on the Discord. We got a couple people from Australia on Discord.
There's a couple people from Europe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, there used to be a couple of guys from Europe that get on GFW Trains too. There was a guy, German guy, and a guy from England. I haven't seen them in a while. Have they been on, Wally?
I haven't seen them in a while here, but as Bill says, I'm just a producer. I don't have to stay up all night.
Yeah. You can do it. You'll do it, George. You just organize your guests out so you have someone to keep talking to. Don't have them all on in the first hour.
Kincaid 1523 says George is probably going to hit the hay after 4 to 5 hours.
I think
I agree.
I'm gonna have to start the stream like super early, like 8 o'clock or something.
So I think what you want to do it on Black Friday, right? Start it off on the evening of the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yes.
So Friday after.
You can have it on your phone so you can walk around.
That's true. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I have to think about it.
So I had an idea with that. Is that we can set it up with the phone, just like I had it on here, so he can keep it streaming on StreamYard, and then if he needs to go mobile with his phone, we can just use the phone.
Should be able to, yeah.
The only thing that I'll come back to you guys and ask you about how to wire multiple cameras on here rather than just using one camera. So I can get that feedback loop out of there where the sound was coming through. I couldn't get the sound on my phone turned down all the way where we didn't get that feedback loop.
Well, we can work for your phone that you're plugging in using OBS, doing virtual camera, and getting that OBS app that I was telling you about.
Okay, right.
And that could do that, but that won't be the same for like when he wants to go wireless.
Yeah.
To go wireless, he'll have to like sign in like he is now with the cam.
Right. Okay. Okay.
But it would be easy to set it up to let it change. So put it on OBS and then afterwards go back into the StreamYards if he wants to go somewhere else.
Something happened here, Mike.
All of a sudden, what you do is you picked up your what people talking to you are saying. Just come on the screen here, you know, it hasn't been on before, but Bunzie's O-scale model trains, PRR fans have a secret power. That's all you did.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
Bernsey,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know y'all have Instagram, but I don't know if you have Facebook. But with StreamYards, you can actually go live in multiple places.
Yeah, you can go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And what's the other one?
I don't think if you can do Instagram at the same time.
They don't own Instagram.
Well, Facebook does.
Oh.
But they don't allow it.
Oh, okay.
So you guys on there can see the chat on the side, and you weren't able to see the chat on the side before? Is that what
we have to sometimes.
All right.
It was on there every now and then before. It's on there now.
Okay.
Just came.
You
back
just
up.
had to click on that chat and go unclick show.
So Brian says that Pennsylvania fans have a secret power.
What? Stay up longer?
I think so. I think that Burnsy needs to be up in there in the early hours. We asked him to be on the show a long time ago. We never had a chance to get him on. So that'd be a fun one to have him on, right? We get him on and a couple other guys that we haven't had on that we'd really like to have on. I think it would be fun. You can pace it out and get people on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we'll volunteer to come on for a little while.
You even have your buddy out there in Washington State who you had on this summer.
Yeah.
Yep, Matt.
And that's 4 hours in the other direction, so you can plan him a different way. I mean, you know a lot of people, George, and you can have enough people spread out.
Oh, that's right. We got 716 coming out on Thursday.
Yeah.
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 I think it'll be interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. Like, I think I'm gonna like message separate people, and then because I don't want to have too many people in the stream at once. Like, I think like the group we have right now would probably be the most, because I think after like once you get up to like 7-8 people, then it starts to get like catastrophic with like people talking over each other.
Unless somebody's studying the instructions.
Yeah, it got a little difficult during Halloween, I have to admit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people.
But you can mute people from the command position where you are. You can mute everybody else on there if they're over talking each other.
I didn't get a chance to see your Halloween special. Who was on it?
Angel's back.
You
were on it.
No, I wasn't there.
Oh no, Captain.
Captain Furious.
Yeah.
Captain Furious.
Yeah.
I don't
Pumpkinhead.
You threw me for a loop. I was like, what is he talking about?
Chewbacca was here. We had Chewbacca.
I thought that was the stream like glitching out when he started to do that.
That was funny. I thought he was serious. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What up, Angel?
Not much. Just hanging out. We are remodeling our kitchen a little bit. So it's been a hectic day. I've been working on installing drywall and all that.
That's fun.
Challenger.
Oh, you want to see the Challenger?
Yeah, we want to see what George broke on the Challenger.
I didn't break it.
No, it broke itself.
Design failure.
I think he rolled his eyes.
What kind of Challenger is it?
JLC.
Yeah, it's a JLC.
3985.
What road name?
UP.
Okay.
Tim, is it your Challenger?
No. I just kind of know
Tim, I'm
people's
thinking of a
collections.
steam engine. What is it?
What?
Tim knows everything about everybody's collection. That's just
Yeah, and then when it comes to my own collection, I like forget half the crap that I have, and like, I had
Wally.
this.
Yeah, like after
Wally. Next year, Tim's got to wear the thing Johnny Carson used to wear for what was it, the Karnak when he used to hold it up. Turban and hat. What train am I thinking of?
I think Tim knows Grandpa George's collection better than I know it.
I wouldn't push it.
Hey, Grandpa, I want you to do something real quick. Just really quick. Don't focus in on anything. I want you to go into the other room and look and just take a quick pan of the display case in the other room.
Sure.
Just a quick pan of the display case.
I like that sweater.
All right. Give me half a minute.
Read the manual. Did you do that? Somebody's on. Maybe it's
I'll just start at the shadow boxes, and then we'll go over to the display case.
Real quick.
There's a M1. Okay.
Just real quick. This is just a taste.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Some cool stuff up there.
Oh wow! Look at all the documents.
Look how heavy it is. It's vintage.
Hey, Wally, make
Oh
his
my
screen
God.
bigger.
Go
I've
on.
been in train stores with less trains.
Wow. But did y'all see that dream catcher?
Yeah, it's my grandma's.
That's freaking wicked.
Wow! Look at all those train masters.
Wow. Look at all that orange.
Look at all those chickens.
Wally, is that the house you grew up in?
That is the house I grew up in.
Ah.
There we go.
You
Dad.
lucky.
There we go.
Wow.
Show up the top real quick. Up, pen up. Now
Oh,
Big boy.
What?
yeah, first gen big boy that's never made it out onto the rails.
Oh, that's
I
not.
think Brian wants to go shopping at your house.
Sammy and I put it on the rails one time.
Oh, he's got the girls' train. Is that a real post-war girls' train?
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Wow.
All right, great. That's that. We got lots of videos that we got to make out of this. So
The rails. Look at those boxes up top. Look
Hey,
at
OG,
those
we're gonna have to have
old
you
school
on for a
boxes.
interview. Look at all those statues he's got too. Those
so
are
much Native
freaking
American.
Kachinas.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Kachinas.
Cool. Hey, I'm Choctaw.
That's where this Wally's sister works where this place is. She's the
Oh wow.
she's the head backcountry ranger there.
Oh wow,
Look at all that orange too.
oh, that's a lot of Milwaukee Road.
There's your 1950 Hudson right there.
Yep.
Woo woo.
I want to go to his house.
We're gonna do a video.
That's just look at that.
Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa, Bilko says that his life dream is to see the first gen big boy run on your layout.
Hey, I gotta show you guys a picture though. This is beautiful.
Whoa! Look at all those.
See this picture down here?
oh no.
Oh, Wally in his wrestling days.
That
Oh, make it bigger,
Ha,
Wally.
ha, ha.
We gotta see it.
That's Wally's greatest achievement in wrestling. that
Oh my
night.
God.
Wally,
Hang
what was
in
that?
close,
Your only,
hang in
was
close.
that, Wally, was that your
That's
only?
it. All right.
Wally, was that your only win
Oh,
there?
No, that was he beat the guy that took third in state that year.
Oh
Hey.
wow.
Wow.
Go back. I'm looking pretty off of that picture.
Go,
Yeah, he made it big now. So pan down.
go back down to the photo, Grandpa George. There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's like when I beat George. In a trade race.
That's
That's pretty much
that's
what
quite
it looks
the
like.
singlet.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Yeah, we
great.
were Friday in one picture.
I love the picture. Is that a Berkshire?
No, that's
Look at all that art.
That's a what?
I think that's a Pacific. That's the one that was at the Indiana Transportation Museum. That's in Kentucky right now, I think.
No, that's
No,
a
that-
Mikado.
No,
Oh, that's
that's a
McLaren.
the 587's a Berkshire.
No, it isn't, Grandpa. It's missing the
It's a 284.
I don't know. According to
I can see the wheel right here.
That is true. All right, so
Oh, wow.
good. It's all good, Grandpa.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Was that a Keno game?
Oh, it's a old 1950s like slide bowling game.
Mm.
That's awesome. Oh, I just saw your watermark, Wally. That's awesome.
Oh no,
Your logo?
oh yeah, cool.
Oh, Wally, I bet you. Well, yeah, never mind. We'll show you tomorrow.
Right on. So Bernard C likes your layout there or your collection there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's I got to tell you, there's a lot of stories behind most of those trains. That's the best part of them. You know, story. You know, when Wally, I could talk for hours about when Wally was about 10, 11, 12 years old, 13 years old. He'd help me. He learned so much about those trains. And I'd go to a train meet and I'd end up seeing people I knew, and we'd stand there. You know, you'd spend more time BSing with each other at a train meet, and I'd send Wally off like a hunting dog to go find trains, and he'd come back at me And he'd come back at me. He says, "Dad, come on, quit talking. There's something I got to show you." And he'd drag me. He'd find all these neat trains.
Tell him about the generator car, Grandpa. Tell him that story.
The green. Well,
GAW, real quick, is Wally out of your children the one most into trains?
Well, but by far, yeah, by far. His brother has trains too, and his son has some. We've really been trying to pump his son to get him back in it, but I don't know. The trains never took he liked them when he has them. He's got some nice train sets, and his son's got a real nice layout, which will show up on the show one of these days. And but Wally is the guy that took to it, and then of course George didn't have much choice.
George, you put George, your cousin's layout was on your Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been on my Instagram a couple of times actually.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Yeah, I know the layout you're talking about, GAW.
Yeah, he's got a nice layout, and it's I've been trying to get him interested in them too. And both my daughters have some trains. The one daughter doesn't have any of them up, but the one out in Utah there with her husband, I bought him a train set, and he puts it up every year, and he likes it. And I don't know. I'm sure that there's a love of trains, real and toy trains by all my kids, and the one that's the most tolerant of them is my wife. She enjoys them too, and she's been a really good sport with the trains. I'm very lucky to have somebody I'm married to that is tolerant of the hobby, and really it is. Like I say, I got so many of those trains in that case. There's a story behind almost each one of those. Those all come from searching out trains. I don't think there's a single one of them was ever bought in a store. So
yeah, we've been admiring her artwork.
Yeah, she's a very wonderful artist. If she hadn't married me, she could have probably made a career out of art.
Not to take this off. One of the cool things too that hasn't shown up on the stream. Everybody's seen New York, but she's also painted some hills back over here.
Oh wow!
Okay, that's cool. You can see how it's going to develop.
Right.
That's really cool. The technique.
So Fred was asking to see that first gen big boy that was on Grandpa's, and while we've already that part of this house, this is the first gen, that same engine right here, and behind it is our Cross Anchors certificate there. So we got that probably displayed on our layout, you guys.
That's awesome.
But that's the same one.
Yeah. I can show you the Challenger that George wants to get his hands on. It's about 6 feet from me here, but I don't feel like.
That's what I've always wanted to see. Grandpa, I think you can bring that to Train Fest. Make it debut at Train Fest.
I got so many trains here that have never been run that it scares me.
Wow.
I'm liking that train that you got pointed up there.
I'm going to have all your unrun trains.
Like this Rio Grande engine that I pulled out of the box. I don't think I've ever even looked at that engine, to be quite honest with you.
You ran that out. You love that engine. What are you talking about?
No, I never ran it. Never. I bought the box. Do you remember when I bought the train?
Yeah, I do.
Bought it over at DuPage. Remember that?
I do. I was with you.
Yeah, I know you were with me.
Grandpa, you should run take out the HHP with the Ampleys.
The HHP with the Ampleys.
We'll do that for another stream. We'll do that for another stream. Angel, you're back at you. We're paying you by the word, so you're not getting any money here. So
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Wally. I don't want to talk over anyone. I'm just waiting. But yeah, I got a 3985, so George can have some satisfaction out of running.
Yeah.
Did you get that job with the aviation company?
Oh, Lockheed. I'm still waiting on that because the hiring manager is sick and he's rescheduled it twice already. So
Yeah.
I'm just I was supposed to have it over a week ago already, and it just keeps getting pushed back. So now I have to wait for them to get
Is
back.
the interview going to be out there in Bethpage or St. Louis?
It's going to be in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
So, Grandpa, there's a couple guys here on the stream here. Let's see. Bernsey wants to know if there's a post-war K4 in there.
Post-war, no, they never made really a K4. It's Lionel's idea of a K4 was the 25-26, or not 25-26, 25-35. 2035, that's it. With the I've got one, but it's not out in the. All the steam engines are in boxes except for a couple of them here. The steam engines didn't make the cut in the display cases. They're not as colorful. I don't have enough room for another display case, but I think I've got about every steam engine they made.
Hang it from the ceiling.
So, all right,
He didn't say no.
But I befuddled
he
him.
didn't say no.
He's like,
So Tim looks like we're losing you there, huh?
Yeah.
I will tell you this. If you went, I took you upstairs to my house and I showed you what's hanging from the ceiling everywhere. You'd know why I don't have trains hanging from the ceiling any.
Not to interrupt the chat here, guys, but it looks like Tim is all ready to fade off into the sunset. You're getting ready to go there, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim,
all right.
You take care, man.
All right, feel better.
See you, Tim.
See you later.
Alrighty.
All right. They must be letting Tim out of jail soon.
Boy, that disease is nothing to laugh about, unfortunately, when somebody gets it, because we've had 2 friends die from it, and it's really, one of the guys was one of my Czech pilots that I flew with in the airline. The first guy to get it in the state of Minnesota, and he died from it. And,
yeah.
oh wow.
Oh
yeah. Then we had this one of our train collecting group. One of the guys' sons. I was Piazza's kid.
He's about 26.
Yeah, I think he's 29 or something like that. But anyway, his wife got it, and she gave it to him. She had an essential job. She gave it to him. She recovered, and he died. It was really so. It's all of a sudden what happens is you think you're going along pretty good, then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose with your body. I guess that's the big issue with it. You don't know how sick you are until it's too late. So it's it's a stinky thing, It's been my wife and I have been kind of quarantined since we came back from Florida in the middle of March. Keep away from it all.
yeah, that's a lot of people. That's what you kind of got to do, and you have to mitigate that connection you get and control it wisely. It's the best you can do.
Yeah, you just don't. We keep away from crowds. We haven't been to a restaurant indoors, I think, but once since we've been home, and things like that. We sit out in left field for baseball games where there's nobody else sitting and stuff like that. So it's I feel for Tim because I know just how serious that thing is, and it's about the time you think it's going to be easy. It's not. It's that's a bad thing. So anyway, yeah. No, the boy Wally and what was that?
I was going to say, where's the wolf at?
Who did that? Who did that?
All right, Bill.
Oh.
We'll see you around. That was a couple of sweet engines George is firing up to try and lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk about trains. That's more fun than
Exactly.
I got quite a operation here on the other side. I haven't shown you that. Someday we'll look at it, but
well, that's one of the things I wanted to everybody get a taste here, because that's something that we're going to be putting out for so we're going to have George's 2,000 subscriber live stream, but we're also going to do a special 2,000 subscriber special of your layout.
yeah.
Oh wow,
So
that's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be real nice.
Right when we hit 1,000 subscribers, there was the right around then it was the stay at home, and that we've been planning all along to do Grandpa George's layout for the 1,000 subscriber special. When we couldn't get over there, we pushed it back to in my mind, I pushed it back to 2,000 subscriber special. So I'm excited to do that. The only thing that scares me is, man, it's my favorite layout. I helped build that layout. I just hope that we can put together a video that does it justice.
Yeah, well, everything
you're
you've
gonna
done
do
so
it.
far
Yeah.
is good. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've no doubt about that.
it's gonna be great, Wally.
It's a really Wally's done a wonderful job with these videos from what I've seen. You know, it's he can't do anything wrong.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It's like with that's the one thing it's neat about the hobby, as I've said many times. Everybody, every one of us has a likes and a hobby, a railroad that's different, and that's what you can have something, I have something. They're never the same, but it's what we like, and who cares what everything else. It's not a beauty contest with somebody. It's not what's the best. There's something to be enjoyed with everybody's layout, which is kind of cool that he's got this set up, because maybe he'll be able to plug in a lot of people showing their layouts even just for a few minutes, like we're doing. That I mean, that's good. That's a big thing with making a show. When we used to go to the Train Collectors Association conventions, the best part of the convention was going on the layout tours and seeing everybody's layouts. And the guy had a lot of these guys' collections. Collectors, they were always kind of very, I don't want anybody to know I got trains. And they were always been very skeptical about that. There were once upon a time, there was some periods of times when a lot of guys got their collections ripped off by burglars and stuff like that. When some of the whole thing with the old toy trains now, there's so much that's out there now that's being sold by collectors that are all getting old, and they don't have anybody to pass them down to. Right now, you can turn around and buy anything you want, where back in the 1970s and 80s, you couldn't find it, much less that 773 Hudson that I showed you in the other room. That has quite a story behind it, how I acquired that one. I couldn't find a 773 1950 Hudson to save my soul. And how I acquired that one, that'll be a story for another time. But
sounds like a drug deal.
Your soul saved, apparently. You found one.
Yeah, no, I didn't find it; it found me. That was what was really fun. And I have a 1964 one that's sitting in the case also. But so many of these things acquired, and how that case I showed you has a lot of rare engines and stuff in it, and and the variations and things. And each one of them kind of has a story behind it, how I got them, and Wally has helped me acquire some of them, and
some of them. Come on, most of them.
I didn't say most of them.
I'm saying most of them.
I don't let him near anything we acquire anymore, because I never see it.
That's too funny.
So, GAW, what is that plane above you? It's been killing me. I've been wondering what that plane on the ceiling is behind you.
Well, there's several. The one right there?
Yes.
The DC.
Yeah, right there.
That's a DC 930.
Oh, okay.
DC 9.
I flew that one for about 9 years. Over there, there's a propeller Allison Convair. Over there, I flew that one for 9 years, I think it was. And there's another DC-9 taken off from the runway on the airport over here. And then,
don't the DC-9s use Lockheed Martin, 2,500 engines?
No, Pratt & Whitney.
Pratt and Whitney.
JTD 2D7 or 2D9s or TD 15s or 17s. Go on and on.
Okay.
But yeah, I flew that guy. Very nice airplane to fly. I love to fly.
Okay.
But
Those are very cool. Yeah, I have a little experience with gas turbines and modules on the land-based side. Not flying them, but played a little with gas turbines.
Cool.
So a couple things here real quick. Welcome to the stream, ATDCC. Colby, we'll see you around the Roundhouse 716 rail fan if you haven't gone already. And then lastly, we've got a couple of questions here for you, Dad. OG
Okay.
George, GAW, going by a lot of things. Grandpa George, what's your favorite train set that you own?
My favorite train that I own. I've always said, and this everybody lies. My little 1666 Warwick #1 is probably we've run it in the train race one time, but it's sitting right above me here. But it's my little first train set I got in 1946, and I always say I love them all. But that one, because it was the first, has to be the one. And when you get it when you're 3 years old, and you still have it, and that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty neat.
That is really nifty.
Yeah.
So, Park Train Man says he loves big boys in the daylights. And then the next question from Kincaid or Kind Cake 1523. Do you own any Western and Maryland locomotives, Dad?
I have a Western and Maryland switch engine set that what's the NW1 switch engine with a bell in it and stuff like that. It's called, Lionel produced a series, I believe it was called the Fallen Flag set, and I have that set.
So let's see that 1666, Dad. Woodrick #1, he calls this one.
Lighting is bad here, so. But that's her. It's a little prairie.
There you go, Bird. There's your prairie.
Is there a road name on it?
Huh?
Does it come with a road name?
No, just 16. All I have is the number.
On the tender, it says Lionel Lines.
Yeah, on the tender, they all say Lionel Lines. Okay. Their only variation to these is here where the number board is. Sometimes they don't have this metal number board. They have it in a stamping. I haven't seen one of those. They did make this in gray also. I don't have a gray one. I've kind of always been looking for a gray one that was in decent shape. I've seen them that are pretty badly beat up. I've got about 4 of these. There's little variations to them with the back here. This boiler casting is a pre-war boiler casting, even though it was acquired later. And because the post-war boiler casting is round back here in the back, but this is a pre-war boiler casting. But I know I got this one when I was 3 years old, and
I wish I could see that.
I've got the set up here too, so the whole set. But it's.
Did he say when he was 3?
3 years old.
That's insane. Did you see Burns's question? That's actually a cool question.
I like that one too. Yep. So here's the question, and then I'm going to go through all of us here. And we'll start with you, George. If you had to sell everything in your collection and keep one thing, what would it be?
The Hogwarts Express.
Hogwarts Express. George loves the Hogwarts Express.
Cab forward.
Ooh, going with the cab forward.
How about you guys? How about the crossed anchors down there?
All right, Angel. Well, you first, and we'll get to Brian and Chris.
Okay. Well, this is
that question actually became a reality though for Angel.
Yeah, George knows the story. So, the last engine I was actually going to be left with was the Challenger, the JLC one that I have right now. I used to have about 5 engines in total and some rolling stock, but ever since I decided to fiddle with car stuff, that was probably one of the few things that was more expensive than the train hobby. And So I was kind of in a position where I sold like basically my entire collection except for the big boy and the Challenger. So that's where I'm at right now. But I used to have like the Santa Fe 3751. I had an Allegheny from Sunset. An Allegheny.
One too, right?
You had an Allegheny from Sunset.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
For real.
I had a lot.
Wow.
I had some nice pieces, but I made
Clearly
impulsive decisions like a couple, like 2 years ago. And
Well, Angel, you know, if you would have kept that for like a couple more years, you probably would have gotten double for what you sold it for.
yeah, thanks for the reminder. I think I've heard this one before already. But honestly, when I had it, I liked the JLC one more. I mean, the Sunset was a nice piece, but it's just the running quality was not as good as Lionel. It was just it had a lot of hiccups. It was kind of rough around the edges. It was a good, nice static display piece that you could just have on your wall, and people would admire it. But when you put it on the rails, it was kind of difficult to run.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to run it on at the Chicagoland, the CLRC, that club in Illinois. It's a big layout, and it's like it's a permanent layout. It's really quality layout. It's all raw track. And that was one of the only engines that just couldn't run the whole layout without losing power somehow. And it was really odd. I don't know. I had one of my friends do more about it than I did because I ran it only about 3 times. But the Lionel, the JLC Allegheny it had obviously less detail. It was in brass, but it was just more of a running engine, more of a workhorse.
Yeah, so many of those very high-tech brass pieces put together and like that, it seems like the runnability of them isn't nearly as good as just good old Lionel stuff.
Right.
That's the one thing I gotta say for Lionel. No matter what era it's been in that I've been, this stuff just works. I got into HO when I was when I was about 15. I couldn't afford to buy any Lionel trains. And you could buy an HO car for $1.98 or something like that.
Yeah.
George had an era of that too.
I was in the era I think 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, all my HO stuff's under the layout. But
yeah. I've got a trunk full of HO trains out at my airplane hangar, and I did it and I put it together, and but it was I could never get a railroad that operated real good. And then I built a big one when we built the house here. And the kids started, and I had a big HO layout, and I could never really get it to run right. And I decided to go down to my mother's house where what the few Lionel trains I had were, and I got them. And I says, I ought to get back into this. And I didn't realize how hard I would get back into it. But I just, the boys loved the trains. I mean, they played with them, and it was so nice. I didn't have to stand on, like my mother said, she didn't have to stand on her head winding up trains. That's why she bought that engine for me. I was a single parent home, and it was the same way with the Lionel. I didn't have to be sitting there putting the trains on the track for Wally and Bob, and they ran the Lionel. We had a HO layout right behind where I'm sitting, and in the other room where we had the O gauge layout in there. And then we finally, as the guys got to be teenagers, I decided, they've got to have a place to call their own for parties. And I wanted all the parties to be at our house because then I figured they're never going to get into a lot of trouble. And I was right. They didn't get any trouble. And we had a lot of parties down there.
Allegedly.
We finished off that basement, and the boys just really, but one of the layouts had to go. So it was the HO layout. And this is the third layout I've had since I've been married and lived in this house now. It'll be 49 years, and this one here is, we had a layout exactly right in the same spot. I used to call it the prototypical bankrupt railroad because the track work was like the Rock Island. It was so bad, the trains would fall off the track everywhere. It didn't look bad. It was a fun operating layout and everything. And it would operate okay, but it was a lot of glitches. I used O gauge track, regular O gauge track, and everything like that. But we got the story is we were having a TCA convention here in Chicago. Our division was putting it on, and they were having a hard time getting people to the one convention to get people on the layout tours. So the next time our convention came, we had a convention coming up. I had said, well, my layout would be on the tours. And Wally and my wife and everybody said, we don't want to show that layout off for the convention. So the story is this layout here got built. It was the other layout was a Christmas layout like this one is, and it got torn down right after Christmas. My wife and I went to Florida. The bench work was built, and then we came back from Florida the 1st of April, I think it was, and this layout was, as you see it right now, was ready to go for the convention the second week in June. It was just, that's how quick.
Wow.
It was put, the bench work was made, am I right, in Paul's barn or something like that?
Yep, we made it in a barn.
Yeah. And
Really?
Yep, we made it in a barn and brought it in piece by piece.
so yeah.
Oh, very cool.
You could put an elephant on this layout. I mean, that's sturdy. It's
Old George.
it's really but this layout I've had, what is it now, 20 years, isn't it, Wally? 19 years.
Oh my gosh.
Layout been up, and it's still, it's a beautiful running layout. I mean, there's a lot of things you could say. You know, I get jealous of some of the things they can do on the layout, but I can do some things they can't. And the neat thing with it, well, it'll all show up. We'll talk about it another time. I don't want to tell it all now. But
so not to go sideways, but just getting back to Burnsy's question. So Brian and Mike, what about you guys? If you got to sell everything, what would you keep?
I want my war cars.
War cars, nice.
I like them.
I would most likely, yeah, I would keep my PRR 374 Y3.
Oh, that's a good.
That was the first engine that I went like big time on. That went to like a big full scale articulated thing, and that thing runs like a champ, and it's got a little soft spot in my heart with its one little LED light that never works on the one side after a while.
Big problem.
It's like okay, I don't know, but yeah, I'd keep that guy. That one probably, yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll turn it on, it doesn't work, and I'll run it, and then I'll turn it off to go do something. I'll turn it back on, the one light works.
Yeah, I sent it away one time to get fixed. It worked for like a day, and then went back out, and it'll randomly come back on, and it's like, okay. I figure it's just winking at you.
It's probably, yeah, I think it's a scale feature. Probably happened in the real world.
Yeah, it's realistic, shitty equipment.
So, hey, Dad, there was a question on here from Bernard C. asking if you have any Zephyrs or Western Pacific F3s.
I've got, yes, I have them. I have the 2343. I think that's the number, isn't it? 2340, 2354 and 2344 Lionel F3s. I have both of those, and I have a Mike's Train House Rail King Zephyr that's out here on the layout. It's a little shorty one, but I gave that to my wife because there's a story about that too. I'll save it. I go on and on. But yeah,
is that the one you just had over at GFW's?
Yeah, that's the one, and it'd be interesting, guys, why it wouldn't run. It was kind of interesting. I got it home and started working on it, and where the little pins go in, the plugs go in the pins, power wouldn't go between any of the cars. So I took a soldering iron and I tapped the solder on the back side of the pins on every pin, and it runs like a champ.
Huh.
Oh.
So
well, ain't that a neat little that sounds like a life hack.
Yeah.
Touch the end of the pins with a soldering iron. I'm going to try that one.
Yeah, no. What it did is I think the little, it must have been the solder connections broke on the pin to where it connected with the the copper. What do I want to call it? The track. The pin goes into it, and it's a little piece of you know what I'm talking about. And just by putting a little bit of melting the solder again, it reattached itself to the track thing there, and
Yeah,
works beautiful now.
that's really cool.
That's my Western Pacific. I've got another Western Pacific Ace AC70s. I have also
SD70.
Ace SD70 Ace, whatever the hell that is.
So hey, welcome Mystic Southern Railway. Thanks for coming by. We've actually been out for a while here. Probably getting close to winding things down. George has been yawning past his bedtime.
Well past his bedtime. Well past.
We've been having a lot of fun here. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, mine too. I got to work in the morning.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, them aviation companies.
Yeah, they get you. All right. One last question here.
Hey, Wally.
What's up, Dad?
Okay, one last question.
So one last question. It's a question for you, Dad. OG George, Grandpa George, going by a lot of different things. What locomotive or piece of rolling stock that you don't have that you just have to add to your collection?
Just have to add. I'll tell you the one thing I would like to have, and if Wally's not careful, it's liable to disappear, is a pre-war 5344 Hudson. That's probably the one thing I'm missing in my collection that I really, really, really would like to. I've never been able to find one that I could buy. That's one that's a really beautiful engine, and it's classic Lionel. You know what I mean? And that's
okay.
That's they're. If I had to have one picked out, that would be it. There's some other pieces that I like, but if I said there was one thing I want, but again, what I've said.
You're welcome to come over and look at mine anytime.
You just better
be careful. He'll send it by.
I'm a real thin ice here, guys. I'm real thin ice.
Wally, you realize my wife has been coming over to your house painting when you're not there.
Oh God.
Yeah, I told you he sent the spy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
your collection's getting so good it might start having disappearing problems.
I think it already has.
You better put some trackers on some stuff, Wally.
Oh my. Well, listen, guys, we're probably about time we start buttoning things up and ending the stream here. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Tim's Trains. Thank you, OG George, GAW Trains, Grandpa George, and of course, Cross Anchor Railroads, Brian and Mike. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it. I like this new format. Hopefully, I can iron out some of the kinks, and we'll get ready to roll for George's.
Yeah, I see this. Hold on.
Black Friday.
Mike just started the gun show.
Oh, hey, I can't give that away for free. You got to sell tickets to the gun show.
Yeah.
Well, you run the round.
I'm really embarrassed.
So anyway, I just got to put one last plug in for everybody, and I'm sure that everybody here can echo on this one. We have a really, really cool corner of YouTube here, and a neat portion of our hobby, and a nice community that we've got of railroad fans on YouTube. So please support each other, check each other's channels out, subscribe, watch everybody's movies. It really is helpful for everybody, and it's just a really neat way that we can share our love, isn't it, guys?
You bet.
Yes.
So
we're having a blast.
Right.
It's a great friendship.
Right on. And there's a couple of neat ways that we've been able to continue the chat beyond our YouTube channel here, and that's on Discord. And we've got a Discord. We've got a Discord link down below. I don't have the Cross Anchors Discord link down below, but you can get to the Cross Anchors Discord from our Discord, but there's a really neat community. Everybody has been chatting and sharing ideas and their love of trains, and it's really cool. And one of the things that Mike was just holding up was a visitor at our house for a long time. This is a really cool idea. They call it the CARR, C-A-R-R, which is an acronym for Cross Anchor Air Road, but it's also that car there. And it's been traveling around from place to place. We visited us. We made a real neat video of it. Actually, George made a real cool video of it. I didn't produce anything out of it.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's going round and round, and that's also a neat way that we've connected all of the different parts of our hobby too. So can't wait to see where that one goes next. But anyway, just to button things up, thanks everybody for. Actually, Bernsey says that you can post a link. I want to get a link up here real quick. I don't know how to do that right here real quick. So anyway, guys.
You have to pull the wrench out of the toolbox.
I don't. Here.
Can't help you there.
We'll get that up there. We'll get that.
Don't worry.
So you can come to there. But anyhow, everybody, let me just try one more thing here. No, I don't know how to get that one from right here. But anyway, we'll see everybody around the roundhouse.
Don't let the blues hit you on the way out.
Thanks again, guys. Thanks again for everybody joining us tonight. We had a great time.
Take care, guys.
See you guys.
We'll see you around.